my tea sippers, and you know what time it is. I hope you have all of your crumpets together because it's time to dish tea. And you're dishing tea, darlings, with Big Meat.
Can't wait. It's time to dish tea with Big Meat. It's time to dish tea with Big Meat. It's time to dish tea with Big Meat. It's time to dish tea with Big Meat.
Darling. What's going on? People, to all of my tea sippers, my crumpet dunkers, my tea brewers, my pot stirrers, and my tea leaf readers, honey. What's your tea, darling? It's another glorious day, and I hope you have all of your crumpets together, darling, because you know what time it is, darling. It's time to dish tea. And you are dishing the tea, darlings, with Big Meat. What's up? What is going on in the world of you, my darling? It's one of them days, honey. I was having, I had 2 business meetings this morning. I postponed one. I was supposed to be doing the NACA thing again. But because what was going on with my apartment complex, I wanted to make sure that we got our voices out there. So I went to go do that. So I'm going to reschedule the NACA thing one more time. Then I had another meeting, with a breakfast meeting. So did all that to get some things together and carrying on. So then, it's just been, me just trying to process down and carrying on. We are close to, oh shit. Oh Lord, today is my nephew's birthday. Well, he's 1 today. And I didn't call the house to talk to my sister. This is her grandbaby. This is my grandnephew, honey. And it just dawned on me that I've been telling everybody he's 1 year old today, and I forgot to call the house. So let me get my phone. But that be that. But yeah, the baby, little Kevin, honey, Kevin Artist Taylor II, just turned 1 year old today. 1/22/21, honey. I love that. We was hoping he was born on the 23rd. So he could be 1/2/3/2/1. That would have been so fucking cute on just to write that down. But he's 1/2/2/2/1, honey. So okay, he's here. He just got his first haircut and all of that. But today has been one of those days to where it was kind of reflective. And I just realized something today, y'all. I really believe, not necessarily all pork products, but I know it's ham. I'm going to have to put the ham down. Why, you may ask? Ham contains a lot of salt. And I noticed that today I had an omelet. I had breakfast at my breakfast meeting. And it was a Western omelet that had ham and this, that, and other in it, right? But ever since I ate that damn omelet, baby, when I tell you I had a headache and it was right here. Okay, right above my eye. And you can feel it pulsating right up in here, right? And we had breakfast at 10:30. Okay, but probably got to me in about 10:45. So from the time we finished, about 11 o'clock up until maybe an hour and a half ago, I had that fucking headache. Okay. And I had to think about it. I was like, when was the last time that my head was hurting like that? And the last time I had a headache like that, it was because I had a lot of salt and I had some ham, and not just a lunch meat ham. This was, ham, and carrying on off the regular cut ham that you make and carrying on during the holidays. And I really believe that there is what I'm going to have to put down, honey. I'm going to have to put the ham down because, baby, I can't stand them kind of headaches. And it's like, ooh. And it must have been my blood pressure must have been up because, baby, it was all up in here. Then it got into the back and honey, went to my cerebellum, honey, in my um uh cerebral. Okay. And all of that, the medulla oblongata. That's what's back here, honey. The cerebellum is up here. Then you got the cerebral cortex, and then the medulla oblongata. But yeah, that was bothering me. So I was like, oh my God, honey. I thought I was sleepy. Then because the highway was hurting, I was scared to go to sleep. I was like, bitch, no, you don't need no damn aneurysm or nothing like that. What the hell is going on? And I wasn't sure. So yeah, there was that. So now we are here, darling. So having said all that there has been my day. Today we were supposed to be doing a photo shoot, but we end up canceling because our photographer, honey, Miss McMillions, was not. She woke up, child, and she said, "Oh, Uncle Meech." I was like, "What's the matter, baby?" She said, "I ain't feeling well." She woke up regurgitating and things and all of that. Um, just all of that. I was like, "Oh no, 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 no." Okay, so there was that. So now we're here and we're going to get this show on the road. Okay. So having said all that, my darlings, how has your day been? Now today, I'm waiting on my co-host to come up in so that we can get some things together. Hey, what's going on? Buck is up in here. Okay, good evening all. Hi, okay. We all need to do better with our health. Truth. You know what? And we're going to talk about that because one of my questions today that I'm asking everybody is, where do you see yourself with your homework assignment? This is the homework assignment for everybody. Your homework assignment is write down where you see yourself in 5 years from today and then 10 years from today. So it's a two-parter. 5 years from today, where do you see yourself? And then 10 years from today, where do you see yourself? Okay. So 10 years from today, I would be 61 going on 62. Okay, because my birthday is less than 2 months away. So that's going to be your homework assignment. So we're going to talk about that tonight and things of that nature. Michael is in the building. Hey, Michael, what's up, Mr. Perry? Okay, no relation to Tyler, I'm sure. So yeah, that's the homework assignment. And part of that is getting your health and stuff together, doing better about your health and doing better. I gave ourselves a homework assignment a while ago, right? And I just happened to be going through my computer files. And I remember a while ago, I had told her the homework assignment was to write 2 letters. It was a letter from your past self to you now. And then the second letter was from you to your future self. Okay. And so I had came across those and I was like, ooh, okay, ooh. And so in that, there were some goals and stuff in there that I wanted to obtain. And what to see that it just helped jumpstart me into a couple of things. One of the things that I know I'm going to have to do, and I've been doing a lot of lip service with this child, and that there is, I've got to get into an exercise regimen. Okay, we've got to get some movement up in this body because I do not like the fact that my legs are not as strong as they once were, and a lot of that is still residual from the surgeries and stuff. Y'all know it's been 8 years since I was in the hospital with almost 9 years ago. And then the last surgery that I had was back in 2015. So in dealing with all of this, honey, we got a lot of ups and downs, and my body needs, my core has to be re-strengthened because I've had abdominal surgeries. So the core has to be strengthened. And then we got to get these limbs together, honey. These legs my legs, honey, I used to be able to to marvel at the fact that my legs were like as strong as horses, honey. I could, baby, listen, these motherfuckers, honey, will kick, like a bucking bronco or something, honey. I would kick the shit out of you, and you would know it, honey. In fact, your great grandchildren will still feel the effects of a kick. Okay. However, um, we want to get back to that or return to those particular kinds of things. And maybe we not, and maybe that's the wrong word, because you can never go back. What we can do is start now and build. So I want to get myself in my optimum at this particular point. And my optimum is that I have to be up under the 300-pound mark. Okay, I'm over 300 pounds. I'm at 380. I'm not nowhere near the 490 that I used to be, because at my highest I was almost 500 pounds, y'all. Okay, but now we want to make sure that we curtail ourselves and get ourselves into our optimum. So tonight is going to be a lot about self-reflection and self-awareness and that kind of thing. We're going to get into a few things up in here. So yeah, it may be a little emotional for some of you. It may not. Some of you may find it boring. But why do we find that? Now, here's the question. Why is it that anytime we start talking about improving ourselves or this, that, and the other, a lot of folks want to tone, I'm looking at the numbers now. Just for me to sit down here talking, some of y'all are coming in and some of y'all are coming out. Okay. But why is it that we always find it boring to talk about us, self-improvement, better health, better this? Why do we always find those conversations boring? Is it the presentation? Is it the delivery? What is it that we need to do to make those kind of conversations a little bit more alive? To where when we talk about it, we have people who are inspired to be their very best. Okay. And it doesn't sound like a chore. It doesn't sound like, oh, the mechanics of this, that, and the other. It doesn't sound like a put down. It doesn't sound like this, that, and the other. This here is something that we really, really, really need to get into. We could talk about the great debate on whether or not you're vegan or vegetarian or what's the one with you just seafood, palatarian or whatever they call that shit. Okay. We could talk about all the different types of diets and this, that, and the other, but oftentimes we don't have the same kind of excitement. How can we deliver these things where we can get excited about it? The same way you get excited about going to the club or going to get you a good piece, you finna go get your hot little piece of ass, hot little piece, your man coming through, your lady coming through or whatever. You get excited about that. Okay. Maybe that should be the angle, because how many of y'all realize that sex is exercise? How many of y'all need that? Did y'all know that in a regular session, a good 20-minute session, you could burn like 300 some odd calories? Who knew that? I like my Wonder Woman goblet. And this here, this is tart cherry juice and Sunny Delight. Okay. Anytime y'all want, I didn't put no alcohol in it yet. Okay. Because yesterday, if y'all was watching yesterday's show, what happened was, and y'all saw me closing my eyes, and I was in the show, but I was closing my eyes because my eyes got heavy. That's because, child, I went to the game, the College Park Skyhawks, and I had my wine, and I thought I was going to get ready to leave, honey. They said, no, you can't leave with that cup, honey. I said, ooh. So I downed it, right? When I downed my wine, child, that bitch hit when I got on the air. So I'm sitting up here, I'm like, oh, y'all, if you go back and look at it, I lost my train of thought a couple of times because, bitch, hell, it was taking me out, honey. I got a little woozy. I'm like, oh, shit. So I have to be careful with my alcoholic consumption. As long as I'm not down it and carry it on, honey, it's very that way. Okay, but yeah, that's what happened yesterday. So before y'all start trying to read me, but like that bitch was falling asleep on her show, I'm telling you now, it was. I'm gonna blame it on alcohol because that's what the fuck it was. It was the wine. It was white Zinfandel. Okay, they didn't have no Moscato. I wanted Moscato, but I like Zinfandel. How many of y'all? I like. You know what? I prefer a Grenache over Zinfandel though because I find Grenache to be, even though they're all sweet and they're in the same category. Grenache is just a little bit more neater than Zinfandel. And yes, it's fabulous. Honey, fabulous, darling. Okay. Let me go to the comments. Nick, I see you up in here. You ain't ready? She said, wait a minute. Oh, if y'all had seen her face, if you had just seen that face, Jesus. She about to, baby, she about to that was funny. Oh, that was funny as hell, honey. Okay. Okay, pescateria. Thank you, Amy. Research department, honey. That's what they call the children who are on the seafood diet and things. You know, that's all they eat. You know, seafood is their protein and all of that. Okay. What you say, Eric, that part. Okay, yes. Okay, fix the money, fix the food, and swirling out without the balanced diet does not benefit the same. Okay. Okay. Well, how about that? How about that? Fix the money, fix the food. Okay. Okay. Oh, working out. Okay. Well, that interesting mixture. Yeah, this is an interesting mixture. But this tart cherry and Sunny D. Usually it was supposed to be regular orange juice, but the Sunny D was on sale for 99 cents. So okay, well, hey, you know, it's a little bit more sugar in it than I would like. But what I usually do is like my best friend and I, we do this. We would take Verner's and orange juice and make that into a little ginger ale cocktail, honey. A non-alcoholic little, you know, little spritzer. And that there was really cute in the morning. So it's like a non-alcoholic mimosa. Well, we use Verner's, but ginger ale is the thing, honey. But I would prefer that you get a bold ginger ale, okay, because you really want the boldness of the ginger in it. Because they proved me wrong, child, and I was very upset about that because y'all know over the years Verner's is not the same as it used to be because Verner's used to be extremely strong. And at one point in time, it had real ginger in it, but now Verner's does not. And here in the South, they have something called Red Rock, right? Which I thought was always a Verner's knockoff. However, there is a difference. Red Rock tastes like Verner's used to, okay? And I'm like, oh, Lord. And I did a taste test, child, but I still prefer my Verner's. Now, you know, doing my hams and carrying on, we're going to do a Verner's and brown sugar glaze and all, hello. Okay. Red Rock, that shit is expensive down here. I was like, how in the hell y'all doing this? Okay. But yeah, so that's the mixture, y'all. So yes, come on, sister. Oh, okay, you ready for Nikki to come on up in here? Hey, try out some royal. What is this? Tukaji? Is that what you said? Okay, pronounce that for me. Put that in there phonetically for me, baby, because I don't know how this means. Tokaji, I think that's how this pronounced. Sometimes it's a honey flavored Hungarian dessert wine. Hits heavy. Ooh, really? Really? Okay. My issue is exercise and rest. My inconsistent sleep is still an issue at times. Well, honey, you're talking to somebody who has sleep apnea, who I love my BiPAP machine, but I don't use it because of the damn mask. And I keep trying to get a new mask and keep telling these folks I need a new mask. Now that I don't have any, wear your mask, okay? Now that I don't have any insurance, you know, trying to get these things are out of pocket, and that's a little ridiculous, okay? Ridiculous. Okay, you ready? Okay, her ready. Okay, her is ready, honey. She said she give me the signal. Okay. She give me jazz hands. Okay. She give me jazz hands. Come on up in here, girl.
Y'all got them? Did y'all get them all? Let me tell y'all something. Hello, hello, hello. A bitch ain't been sleeping a few days. I'm sorry, y'all. Listen.
I just told him that yesterday. I told him, I said, you know what we're gonna have to do is that we just gonna have to commit her to a day or two, because now that Lily is back,
And now Lily's back.
you
So
know,
not
her
having
schedule is
sleep.
all everywhere. Yeah,
My schedule was already off, and now Lily's
yeah,
back. So my commitment is trying to be one full night, and then on the other nights maybe dip out an hour or so
right.
early.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
come
trying
in.
to get to. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
it is.
Because
But
sometimes
hey,
things
y'all,
is
I'm here for a minute. I got the baby. What's going on? Okay,
right.
you know,
You know. I hear
right.
y'all talk about the losing weight and everything. This is what I got yesterday.
What's that?
The weighted hula hoop. I actually like it. Now I can tell y'all this. So it gets a little boring. So saying you want to do this for 30 minutes every day, baby, you're going to have on the absolute right music because you're going to get bored. Now, I watched a couple YouTubers. I don't like the ones who do stuff because they're getting paid.
Right.
So I like the ones who just like, hey, I tried this shit. I'm a fitness instructor and I tried this shit and blah, 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 blah. So it was two black women, one from the UK, and I think the other one might have been African. I ain't really sure. But those two that I watched, they said they didn't really see the difference for real, for real. They don't feel like they lost weight, but they did. One of them said, I lost all of them rolls in the back.
Uh-huh.
And this thing, you guys, I ordered the plus size one because I have gained some more weight, and where I sent 10 on PayPal for. Oh, okay. Thanks, Cole. Look, I love when I see somebody say they sent some money. Look.
Okay.
So this, cause I ordered a plus size one because all I see was all little skinny bitches doing it. Shout out to all y'all little skinny heifers. But I don't like when it's an exercise thing or something like that, and y'all like the people who really need it. I
Right.
don't want to see the shit from you. I really don't. I'm not being mean, but I need to know that a person that was my size or larger used it and it worked.
Right.
So what happens is, yeah, you can take these links out. So you can take the links out. I took some links out because I ordered the plus size one. But
Uh-huh.
I took 3 links out because I thought it was supposed to be like a regular hula hoop and you got some room to move it.
Right.
But no, with this, it's supposed to be kind of snug on the belly, not tight, but snug on the belly. That's what helps you make you move the weight around. Because it's not like it's
Oh.
electronic. Oh no, bitch, you got to move it yourself.
Oh, okay.
Just think of it like a skip it for your waist.
Okay.
Remember skip it?
Yeah.
Because Cole
Yeah.
said that. She said it looked like a skip it, mom.
Yeah,
Like a
because the little thing. That's what. Yeah.
and that's
Uh-huh.
exactly
Uh-huh.
what it is. It's like a skip it for the waist. So yeah, they said they didn't really think about it in weight wise, but both of them did say one of them said they lost the back roll stuff, and the other one
Mm-hmm.
said I really did take about 5 links altogether out doing it in 30 days.
Oh wow.
So it
Okay.
did slim the waist a little bit. And because of the weight that I have, the more weight that I have gained, to me seems like it's in my belly more. Because I've been walking around
Okay.
looking like I'm about to deliver some fucking triplets. And even when I put a girdle on, it don't do nothing but smooth it the hell out. It don't. I need a real garment to, yeah.
Right. Right. Well, okay. Well, what you say, honey?
I know I was coming
Listen.
in a little bit late. Give me a snippet version of what you, besides the health stuff. Did you talk about anything else before that?
No.
Oh, okay.
What we're doing? I put a homework assignment out,
Okay.
and the homework assignment is it's a two-parter. Write down where do you see yourself 5 years from now, and then where you see yourself 10 years from now. Okay.
Ooh, that's a good one. Especially
Okay.
now with us getting older.
Exactly.
That's a
And
good time.
see, this is why I'm saying that, because as we're getting older and carrying on, because like I just said, in 10 years from today, I will be 61. saying that I'm about to be 62 in less than 2 months. Okay. So at that particular time, where do I see myself being, at that particular place?
Bitch, laying on the beach because it's almost your birthday.
Number 1, number 2, number 3, and 4, and 5. Okay.
Look, and I'm gonna just put on my assignment. That's gonna be all 3 of us and whoever else come with us, cause we might just vacation for that whole year, y'all.
How about it? Okay. How about it?
I think we're gonna be successful enough to say, you know what?
Right.
We're gonna take a vacation on everybody's month.
Exactly. How about that? How about that? Okay. So that there is where I am. And the question becomes, how is it that we can make talking about ourselves and talking about self-improvement exciting and inspiring? Because what happens is, like, I was looking at the numbers. Once I start talking about, okay, I need to, get myself together, blah, 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 so folks started dipping out, and then it becomes, well, why is it that every time we talk about self-improvement, everybody want to leave? It goes on deaf ears. It this, that, and the other. But yeah, if we talk about, okay, we finna go to the club or whatever, bitch. Okay, what club you going to?
What club y'all going
Everybody want to get lit. If I tell y'all, bitch, that I got some goddamn 420 over here, I just got some of the Snoop Dogg, do I did. Okay.
Yes, if I break out the Don Julio,
right,
the Moet, everybody's for it.
Right, everybody for it and care, but we never looked at self-improvement with that same kind of excitement. And I always question that, because why is it that we run from ourselves? Why do we run from ourselves?
It's that thing that we talk about all the time. You don't want to look in the mirror, people. You don't want to look in the mirror and admit your flaws. You don't want to look in the mirror and admit your cons, because you don't want to fix them motherfuckers. What you need to look at them for if you don't need to fix it? That's like a fat motherfucker that know that inside they really want to lose weight, but because they so much on the defense, they be like, ain't nothing wrong with me. And which mirror do you look at? The one from here on up.
Right. And then you're not paying attention to your body.
I can speak this because I've been it.
Yeah.
When I know I was getting fat, and in my mind, I'm like, bitch, get it the fuck together. I was avoiding that full length mirror every damn chance.
But you know what? But for me, I was the opposite. Okay. When I first started gaining weight, when I was the first time that I was a 42-inch waist, when I got up to a 42, let me start there.
Okay.
Because now I'm trying to get down to a 42. Ain't that nothing?
When you finish saying what you said, I gotta tell you something. This shit gonna make you laugh so damn bad.
When I was gaining weight, what pissed me off was the fact that I was gaining weight, but I was wearing uniform pants. So when you wear uniform pants, you got to get them a size up anyway.
Because they're boxy.
Yes.
They definitely not made for us.
No, they're boxy, and the manufacturers make. I've been working security forever.
Mm-hmm.
The manufacturers make uniform pants to be form-fitting.
Mm-hmm.
You can't have form-fitting pants, honey, in security, because you got to have room to move.
I was going to say, and you need to put shit in your pockets and
yes,
your arms.
Girl. By the time you sit down, no. So you got to get them a size bigger anyway, right? So when I was a 38, 40-inch waist, and I had to actually get a 42 pant, girl, oh my God, I was ridiculously insane. Okay, a girl that was an insult to me. At the same time, though, that was at a time in my life where HIV was, we were not where we are with HIV and carrying.
Oh, yeah.
And so because
you didn't want to lose a bunch of weight back then.
What it was.
Anybody that either lost weight back in the 80s and the 90s, baby,
That's
we
right.
thought you was on crack or you had the monster.
Oh, you had the letters, honey. You was a red ribbon. And that's what it was for me, because my reputation around Wayne State University and stuff, because I was out and being fabulous and carrying on.
Right.
Them bitches had started that by saying that I had AIDS because I had gotten sick and I had lost some weight. And so in order to combat that, I had started gaining weight like a motherfucker.
Because what you say, what you ain't gonna say.
Exactly. And so it
What
became
they
a
say in
defense
the
mechanism.
in the movie, what was that? Queen Latifah played it. And Monique was in it. You gotta prove it on me, honey.
Right. And so that's when I started gaining weight. And then um my metabolism started to slow down in my 30s, really.
Mine too. Well,
Right around in my 30s, because I was still active as fuck. I was moving.
me
I was
too,
still
but it
going to the
wasn't.
clubs dancing and carrying on.
But shit wasn't falling off when you needed it to fall off as fast
Right,
as it used to, right?
right.
Okay, yeah, me too.
Yeah. I was like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
wait a minute. And then on top of it, now, what my weight did for me in my late 20s and most of my 30s, my weight became a hindrance. I was fine with the weight, but what it was, my self-esteem as far as dating and stuff is concerned was shot because, of course, and well, it's that way across the board, but in alphabet society, honey, it's very superficial. And we didn't have the big boy society like we do now.
Like
I
we
mean,
do
it was
now.
just started.
Okay.
We had mirth and girth and carried on. And those were uh predominantly Caucasian clubs, for big guys or whatever.
All
And the
right.
first time I went to a mirth and girth meeting, bitch, when I walked up in that motherfucker, and them bitches made me feel like I was a size 4.
Couldn't tell you
Bitch,
shit. Couldn't tell you shit.
I walked up in that motherfucker, bitch, and that I just knew I was the feltest thing up in that bitch. All of my size 16, 18, 20, and this bitch said I looked like I was a size 4 whore. And I said, how, bitch, get it.
Listen,
Okay. Couldn't tell me shit.
listen.
So,
My thing was
another
this.
part of my delusion. Okay.
Here was mine, Meech, and I'm gonna try to find a picture for you guys and send it over to Meech. So when I was pregnant with Cole, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was the little child, or at least I thought. I thought I was fat as fuck.
Okay.
Now I look at the motherfucking pictures and like, bitch, if we
Right.
could just be that size right now,
Right.
I would be
Okay.
absolutely forgiving, thankful as hell. I would be quite grateful.
Okay. Well.
And this is what happens to us. Let's say when you have negative energy around you, right?
Okay. Wait a minute. Hold on. While you're talking, I'm gonna put this picture up of me.
Oh, yes, I love that one. So, you guys, if you ever had like toxic relationships and you didn't know it
I'm
then,
coming.
but you
I'm
know it
bringing
now,
you
look
in,
at the
Red.
Red's fine
What
ass.
them? I'll take it down. Take it down. I gotta take
Who
that down.
said take it down?
This Red and he in the wings.
Shut
This
up,
is
Red.
me. For those of y'all who asking, this is me and my prom picture. This is me back. This is 1987. This one I was a 34-inch waist. I was 17 years old. And that's my prom date, Miss Desiree, honey. That's my play sister I keep talking about, honey. We grew up together. That there is that, honey. Y'all see that? Yeah, I was yes, Chad. Yes, honey. Okay, yes, honey.
Look, man.
What?
Did I just see you with some fish?
You did?
Don't act like you ain't never had a girlfriend.
No, that was my sister, honey. We went,
Oh, don't try to clean it up now. That was prom night. You got you some pussy.
not on prom night. I
Not on
didn't,
prom
honey.
night, but he had some. It wasn't that night.
It wasn't that night, honey. No. No.
Oh, you
I
was
didn't.
a topper.
I ain't never ran from that. I told y'all that before.
He
Shit.
told us before he had the cootie.
Yeah, the
He just
sushi,
preferred something
huh?
else.
Listen, I've done
Yeah,
it
he likes
before.
ice cream.
It was sex.
What-
It was sex. Was it fun? While I was in the moment, it was what it was. But I did not go craving for it or whatever. I did not get the excitement.
Hey, if you knew you was doggone, you know what I'm saying, the who came into your stuff, you should have been like, shawty, tonight I have to call you Bob.
No, honey. No.
Listen, remember how Meech always say when we talk about preference over prejudice?
Yeah.
He loves ice cream, but he prefers. So at that moment, it wasn't his preference, but it was all right there.
I think if he'd have just doggone been true to himself, he
You
could have
understand what I'm saying, Meech? Right then,
he
it was
could have
okay.
told
It
her.
wasn't chocolate ice
He could
cream,
have told her
but
to
it was
put
some
the
ice cream.
goddamn Hey, can you put on this tuxedo jacket before we start? You know.
Maybe you
No,
want to
that wasn't.
try it.
No, honey. No, that wasn't even that at all. Because at that time, I didn't have a boyfriend. I was single as hell. So it wasn't like I had a boy to say go to the prom with me. And then on top of that, that helped her dreams come true because she went to go get her GED. She didn't have a high school. She didn't have a high school graduation, or
Oh,
nor
so
did
she
she
did.
go to her prom. So
I didn't go to my
Oh
prom either, so I can't
no,
wait till we have until
no,
we throw one.
Nikki, shut the
yeah,
fuck up, Nikki,
Mm-mm.
shut up,
See what
Nikki,
happened when you let his crazy
Nikki.
ass up in here?
Nikki, all you
No.
gotta do is we gotta doggone commend. This man has been a sweetheart his whole life. He gave her prom dream.
He did not. He did not do it to her on that day.
Her
I don't even think it was her.
I didn't say, see, you talking about the sex. I'm talking about the giving heart of this man here. This man gave her prom dream. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, knowing he liked chocolate ice cream, he took vanilla that night.
I took her,
Just,
and and carrying on her aunt. Her aunt had made her gown. Her aunt made her gown and did her makeup and
look
everything.
at that,
I went and
everybody
got a
working together.
corsage. I went and got a
Look at the
corsage and
village.
everything.
Look at the
Now,
village.
now, I told y'all this before. This was the dynasty of it because everybody thought I was dynasty down because I used to date her stepsister.
Oh.
Okay,
I
I used to
remember.
date her stepsister.
Okay, you know what? But that's cool though, because you know you was in Detroit. That's pimps. I get
Right,
it.
I dated her stepsister, but her stepsister's mother was our chauffeur.
Damn,
And they were
boy.
like, "How the fuck did you do that?" I said, "Well,
Pimpin'.
she offered." Okay, Margaret offered to take us because she at that time Sunbird was the car then, right? She
Oh
had
my
just
God.
got her a nice Sunbird.
Don't say that word no more. Go ahead.
Okay, and so we drove around. We got escorted to the Hotel St. Regis in Dearborn out there by Fairlane. And that's what it was. She came to come and pick us up, and we rode around Detroit, blowing the cars and carrying on. I ended up falling asleep in the back seat at 3:00 in the morning.
You know that Pontiac Sunbird? Remember that story I told you about? I chased that girl that came to my house telling on me, and I pushed her in the ditch. It was a white Sunbird.
Okay, so that's what that was, and everybody was like, "How did you do that?" But I sat up there, and yeah, so she got her prom wish. Her dream of going to her prom because she didn't have one, and she was my prom date. So that was like, okay, cool. It was a win-win.
You know, not to let
We
me
were
and
best
him get
friends.
started.
Like I said, we grew up together. So that's what that was.
You
I
so
do want. I'm
special.
putting it out here. I know we can't do it anytime soon, but I definitely want to do an adult prom.
Leave your shirt on.
Riders
Oh,
because
okay.
I never got to go to my prom either.
Okay, well, okay, we're looking to that.
So, Meech, I sent you the picture. Now, this is probably about
Where did you send it?
to the messenger.
Okay. So my phone is not it's not right here, so I could get it from the computer. Okay.
So we always think about those times where we might have put on a little bit of weight, and then you look at those times and be like, "Bitch, you wasn't fat." But I was segueing that into the fact that when we in toxic relationships and shit like that,
Right.
and you have people who will have you believe, which somebody had me believing, you fat as shit, ain't nobody gonna want your damn ass but me. So then in my mind, I was actually, I don't know if you could blow it up, but I was like 7 months pregnant with Cole right there.
Okay. Can I? I'm trying to see.
I don't know. You probably would have had to. Right now, I would kill to be that right now because my ass is way fatter than that. I mean, hey, Red, you see the German signs in the back? You see them back there?
Yep.
So I'm like 7 months pregnant with Cole there. And y'all see that was back in the 90s. We was wearing stockings under the short sets and stuff.
Right.
Most of y'all children don't even know what no stockings
it's all about the asymmetric haircut, bitch. Hi, come on, you better give me your salt and pepper.
Knockers on and everything, yes. Got
You
that
better
boy
give me your
tripping.
motherfucking salt and pepper, Hattie. How?
So y'all see, like I was almost about to have Cole, right?
Right.
7 months pregnant. This motherfucker got in my mind that I'm about 500 pounds in my mind. And that's what it made me feel like. So I look at them pictures now and be like,
Ain't nobody gonna want you. You black, you
you
ugly.
ugly.
Look at you.
And that's
Oh,
basically right. And that's basically what was put in my mind. And every time I go to look back at the man, I'm like, if you was there right now. But then it showed me something different because then I had to see, like when we came back home, even though I wasn't messing around with nobody, even after we got separated, but the same motherfuckers that wanted me when I was all size 4 wanted me when I was that size 12, like I was in that motherfucking picture. And even when I got up to the 18 and the 20, the same motherfuckers was still trying to.
okay. Hold on.
Well, some people, some
hold on.
heterosexual men.
Let me see if this works. I'm gonna see if it does better here. No, it don't.
It actually did.
It
Did
did.
it?
It made it look bigger. But y'all see that? I'm 7 months pregnant with Cole right there.
Okay.
Well,
He
you
had
gotta
me
remember,
feeling like
you gotta remember some heterosexual men, you know, Nikki, like, okay, right there, right? You know, so you came with factory wheels on, and right there you put 20s on, and then times changed, and then you ended up with 24s, and then, you know, so now you're sitting on 26s, you know what I'm saying? So really it's like a come up for a nigga, you know what I'm saying? You know, so you didn't do nothing. You elevated, escalated.
I sure did.
For those of y'all who didn't realize that was a car club reference, thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey,
When you
hey,
come
but shout out
rims, baby.
shout out to those that knew it was a car club reference and you didn't know about the wheels, but you knew about the back seats.
Right.
So yeah, it's just those things. It's those learning lessons.
What,
Those
the back
learning
seats?
lessons that we have. Huh?
The back seats?
Hush, child.
No,
Oh.
nasty. I'm not talking about the back seat right there.
I'm going to the comments.
Thank you. Go to the comments.
Red Rock lights me up. When you say light up, honey, what you mean light you up, baby? Because yeah, the carbonation in that motherfucker would make you flatulent. Okay. It's like Tokai. Okay.
Hey, is that Amy?
Yes, it is. Hey, sis.
Hey, what's up, baby?
Okay. Verner's is medicine. You better understand.
Y'all don't know what
Like
Verner's
ginger
is.
ale is medicine.
You better
Listen,
understand. Verner's is
ginger ale is
medicine.
medicine. Y'all know the old people. Go
Verner's
grandma,
is medicine,
Come on,
honey.
get this ginger ale.
Verner's sit next to the milk and magnesia.
Shit. Okay. Because ginger is medicine. You got to understand it, honey.
It is.
You got cramps, drink Verner's. You got a cold, drink Verner's. That's it. Verner's go wonderful in a hot toddy, baby. Okay, I have sleep apnea as well. My CPAP is just not helpful at all. You need to try over to a BiPAP. You may be a CPAP failure, Buck, because that's what I was. A CPAP failure means that, oh, wait a minute, I just knocked my frame out. It means that.
Ooh, I'm going to do that later.
Nay. I just prepare yourself.
That's why we're late today. Anyway,
why you think I'm late? I had to take her to dinner first. Butter that pussy up.
That's right, goddamn it. The same thing you do to get her, the same shit to do to keep a nigga.
See,
that's
with the
right.
CPAP, because the C stands for continuous. Okay, a continuous flow. And because of that,
different.
With the CPAP, because it's continuous, a BiPAP is you have two different levels. Like you inhale on one pressure and you exhale on a different pressure. So with that, you're able to you can regulate a little bit better.
Okay.
With the CPAP, because it's that one pressure, oftentimes it would choke the shit out of you if you're trying to readjust, if you got a cough, or you think you're trying to open up your mouth, that you get that hateful ass backdraft or whatever, and you can't sleep well. So you may be a CPAP failure and may need a BiPAP so that they can adjust your level so that you can sleep better. That may be it. I know it works. Like I said, I adore mine. I love mine because I'm able to sleep better. But why I don't use it is because it's the mask. I got the full face mask, but the silicone around it ain't never right. And so the air blows into my goddamn eyes. So it wakes me up and I got to keep fucking with the mask.
Listen, when they offered this shit to me before, I said, first of all, I can't even keep the fucking oxygen mask on my face with a thing up my nose when I'm in here in the hospital. If y'all, I'm not doing that. I think I'm claustrophobic or some shit.
Might be.
I was like, nah. Because every time the nurses used to come in, y'all know I'd be in the hospital all the time. They be like, Miss Mayo, of course, you got to keep the oxygen thing in your nose. I said, well, I don't like it. It's drying up my damn nose. I put it back in when I feel like I need it.
Right.
The fuck?
Well, you know what? What
with
pisses
the
me off with
mask on
that,
now.
Nikki, what pisses me off with that oxygen thing?
Uh-huh.
Because believe me, that's the argument I had while I was in the hospital.
They be drying your nose all out and shit.
Why do my ass that been out of the medical field for a long time have to tell you, please, would you take a tube on that, you know, that tip that's coming down out the wall that's not getting on? Take a tube, take a tube, put it in there, and then put the tube down in a doggone bucket of a thing of the pitcher of ice water.
What'd that do?
It moisturizes the
It
shit.
moisturizes, yeah.
It's like getting a vaporizer.
But it's a cool moisturizer.
Right.
See, Ray, I'm glad you told me that because that shit get on my fucking nerve, and then they want you to continuously have it on. I cannot do that.
And piss me off because
it's gonna
the
help
lady
you sleep. No, bitch, it ain't helping me sleep. It's drying out my nose, and I can't sleep.
That pissed me off was the lady knew what the fuck I was talking about and just did it. Why the fuck did you argue with me for goddamn 24 hours when you knew what the hell I was saying?
Right.
Because they don't like nobody telling them to do their job.
Okay. You know that they advertise with very fit people so that they can sell things based on completely unrealistic standards.
And you're right, Amy. But the thing about it is, if somebody really needs to lose weight, I'm not looking at no skinny bitch to show me that my damn new hula hoop work. I'm not. Bitch, I don't believe you. I think you got it to tone up your skinny ass that you already was. I need you to show me a realistic fat bitch like me who has used it and really can tell me this was the beginning. You showed me the beginning videos. Like I watched them ladies on YouTube before I started it. I could see you doing it. They was recording every day.
Right.
And even though they said they didn't see the results in the pounds, you can clearly see the results. Like they said, the one lady said, well, I don't know about the pound part, but I ain't got no more back fat rolls. And
okay, here's the thing. Okay, let me tell y'all something that got revealed to me a few months ago. It ain't the motherfucking pounds that you're losing. You want to concentrate on the inches.
On the inches. And I've always known that. That's why when they told me that, I was like, okay, I can rock with that. Because
everything else will take care of itself.
Everything else will take care of itself, but also as you lose in inches, melting fat will build muscle. Muscle weighs more than fat anyway.
Your muscle weighs more than fat. Yep.
Yeah.
So once I saw the two different women, the two different black women, they were not small at all. They were not small when they got done. The difference was in the back rolls and the inches.
Right.
That's what the difference was in. Okay. So for me, yes, that's a plus. But look, who that Diamond? Look, Diamond little skinny ass can't tell me, Aunt Nikki, it really worked. Because I ain't going to believe her ass. Because I'll be like, sit your little skinny ass. Nobody cares. You tell me.
Okay. It's those purple brandy style braids.
Oh, thanks, bub. Thank you.
Not
Thank you.
Okay. I honestly feel that at my current weight, I won't make it to age 55. Now, Buck.
Buck, don't you say no bullshit like that.
No, but that's real. No. Here's where this is. Now, if that is how you absolutely feel, then the question becomes, what are you doing about it so that we can change that?
How do you change it? Yeah.
Okay, how do you change it? Because see, now, at this particular stage of the game, see, all of us being over 50, and especially now, this is a perfect time to put this in here. We just lost Louis Anderson. We just lost Meatloaf. They died on the same day. Yesterday, Regina King's son committed suicide.
That one taking me out of here.
I feel so I'm so hurt for her. I'm so hurt for her.
I feel like that's my little sister. I feel like
Yes.
when I saw that, I was like, no, no,
um,
no, no. And
Andre
that he was
Leon
supposed to have
Talley.
took it.
Andre Leon Talley is out of here. Okay. And I'm like, and I've been compared to him so many times, child, it's ridiculous. But I realized that our speech and our cadence and everything, we have the same cadence in our talk and all of that. We're both tall and statuous, me and the Karen. Lord
Oh, you
knows
talking about my man? That's the fashion.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
No, don't wait.
Yeah.
You know that's my man. Remember, I just talked about him a couple weeks ago.
Andre
When I said
Leon Talley is gone.
you and him remind me so much of each other.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
What happened?
They claiming it might have been a heart attack. But he's gone.
Brad, I literally was just talking to Meech about him a couple weeks ago. I was watching some fashion thing, one of the fashion documentaries, and I said, Meech, every time I see him, I just think about you.
I've been told that often.
That
okay.
nigga there.
He was like the devil wears Prada. If he ain't saying within fashion, it wasn't fashion.
When I seen him, every time I've seen him with them furs.
Shut it down with the furs. Or the big whatever.
Oh my God. When I say he takes the statuous black man, doggone fashion, that whole, bruh. I know look, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I've been about that my whole life. Cause I used to walk in high school. It takes me 30 minutes to get from the very front door, because the first thing to your left is Simeon Vocational High School then was the counselor's office. They see me coming from outside. The counselors come out to see what I'm wearing that day, every day. And that's so for me to be in high school and starting to understand that you're talking about, Nikki, I used to, and this right here gonna get me. I used to walk through the front door and I would have on a 2-piece salt and pepper Willie wear suit with riding boots up to my knees.
Motherfucker, you said Willie wear, bitch. Stop!
You understand? A Willie wear motherfucker salt and pepper 2-piece motherfucker suit with a crop neck motherfucker, goddamn, like a fucking crop neck.
Crop neck sweater.
All right, and motherfucking goddamn, I'm not rocking no hanky. I got an ignorant ass brooch on that motherfucker draper on my motherfucker. You understand me? And I have on black motherfucking. That's how you understand. When I had black leather gloves on my motherfucking hands.
Hold on, because that towel he just covered that screen up with.
Yeah.
That one of them sweaty motherfuckers he got from
Oh, I heard.
Oh, this is the new one from last night.
You wasn't supposed to leave me.
Yeah, I heard.
How you leave? Well, I ain't been asleep anyway, so I'm gonna let that one slide. I could have swore we had that conversation last week.
That's the shit I used to go through coming through school every morning. I'm talking about I was the dude that come in, right? And I never forget this. Nobody was rocking these, but I figured out how to rock this bitch as a man.
Hold on.
I come through the door. I had on, do you remember the triple pleat pants?
Yeah, that's all I wore.
Okay, I had the triple pleat pants on, and they were pre-cuffed already, right?
Yeah. And
I would wear a loafer.
Uh-huh.
And full turtleneck this time with a herringbone on, but guess what I wore over my shoulders?
What?
Bruh, I had a whole motherfucking goddamn what they call it? A whole motherfucking cashmere poncho.
Oh.
Baby.
And motherfucking rocking a motherfucking and rocking the little Pierre hat to the side. Boom.
Okay.
Nigga.
Listen, I lived for the ponchos. My mom had me some fly ponchos. I had not a lamb.
But Nikki, no niggas was wearing them. I'm in high school.
Right.
No nigga walking through the door with no poncho on. So when I walk through with the poncho, either I got on that. If I have on the slacks, I got on the loafers. If I got on some motherfucking jeans, I got on riding boots. When I flip that poncho back, nigga, come on, bro.
Right. Okay.
Look, we was dressed and we been dressing.
Right. So when I got to see people like that guy there, it made me understand my mentality. Because I used to take it to another fucking level.
Child. What we got? I need to lose at least 125 pounds by then. Okay.
Me too. Come on. Let's do it.
Mine, I need
I am
to
going to be
take
using
off.
this. I'm going to let y'all know. I didn't use it today because I still ain't got enough
What the hell
sleep.
is that, man? What's that? Big ass IUD? What's that?
I don't need no goddamn IUD if a baby, if they even act like a motherfucking baby want to come up out of here. We suing everybody. We going to be richer than we thought, quicker than we thought. You understand? It's a weighted hula hoop. It has a weight on it.
It's a weight. Oh, you go in the middle of that?
You undo it. You put it around your waist. You put it around your stomach. But it's not loose like a hula hoop. It's supposed to be snug around your stomach, and you move your body to make the weight go around. Yeah, I did use it yesterday. I did like it. It does get boring really fast, so you're gonna have to have like some bumping ass music on to keep you. But hey, the weight that I've gained, a lot of it has gone to my stomach, so that's why I got that.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a weighted hula hoop.
It looked like a big ass pink vagina. I swear to God.
Well, you know I wasn't gonna get the ugly colors. I had to get the colors that would have made me feel like I'm gonna use it. If I just got the all black one, I'd have been that bitch up in them corner.
Okay. Well, and there you have it. Okay.
Hey, you like me, goddamn it. It excites you if it's pink. Well, anyway.
I hate you.
You know what I really need to do? I really need to set up a second camera so that when I go and look off into the camera,
that y'all still get that we still get it. Yes.
Do you remember I did that at HM Dynasty?
Yeah.
I at HM Dynasty with StreamYard. I had the same channel so I could turn and be like, what the fuck?
Yeah. But here's the thing. I'm going through this because what in the hell are these goddamn Russian shits coming from?
Russian?
On the YouTube channel, they got all these goddamn bots putting all this shit up in here. And I keep putting time out and carrying on. I'm like, if y'all don't get your asses up.
Who YouTube channels are yours?
Who YouTube? Yours, mine, or Red?
I don't know.
Let's check.
Because
Red, let's check.
I'm putting them. I'm blocking them on one, but then they go into somebody else, and I can't.
What are they doing? How are they bot? How we knowing they bots? What they doing?
Because they put this. Okay, and these are our viruses and shit. If you click on those little,
you guys do not click on any links that you can't pronounce, understand, or knew where the fuck they came from.
Okay, so
your whole shit will go down.
Yeah, so I'm trying to get them up and put them in. I'm trying to block them all, but I will block them. But now there's an error, so they're trying to put them in timeout. They're not going in timeout no more. So I'm like, okay, what the hell they done did? And whatever. Anywho, where am I? I'm trying to get to all of the comments. Okay, there we go. On a good day, I look and feel like I ate high school. I ate high school me, really. Wow. So what was your weight in high school? Because y'all saw my picture. That was my prime picture. Okay. And at that time, this is what it is. At that time, I was still big. I'm still the biggest person in my clique and carrying on because when I was the 34-inch waist, everybody else was 28s, 25, 26s, 30s. I was the big ass 34. So, I was still considered to be big. And y'all see what that was? I'm like, child, that.
No, you were amazing. You look good.
And things of that nature. So as
Red ass, they need to show some of the pictures back in the day. I said, what got their pictures? I said,
right. Red is the mother Smurfer. Okay, the Smurfer.
He is. And he was even a bigger mother Smurfer back then.
Download it. Okay, yeah. There's zoom in pictures. Okay, yeah, that was for that. Okay, what is this? Car Club reference and purposely so. Okay. No, Vernus literally was medicine. Yes, darling. Yes, darling.
Oh yeah, they all in mine. They in mine heavy.
Red Rock makes me sneeze before I can even swallow it. I love it though, and
that's how Canada Dry used to be back in the day. It don't seem as potent no more.
Hey, Charles. How are
Hey,
you, darling?
Charles.
It was made by James Verner, a Detroit pharmacist. Okay, cute. Okay, now good. That's a segue. Okay, that's a segue um, into where I'm trying to go. In fact, let me go there now. Hold on. Let me share this screen because this still going into us understanding our 5 and 10 years from now. Okay, let me share audio. We're gonna go here. I'm going here.
McDonald's is a last name. McDonald's is a last name. Abercrombie and Fitch, last name. Armani is a last name. Baskin Robbins is a last name. Chrysler, Pillsbury, Porsche, Procter and Gamble, 2 last names. Rolls Royce, Charles Rolls, Henry Royce, last name. Versace, last name. Wells Fargo, Henry Wells, William Fargo, last name. Walgreens, Wrigley's, Welch's Grape Juice, last name. Here you are, you think you're buying a product. You are not buying a product, you're buying a name. You think you're wearing a product. Hey, look at this product. No, you're saying, look at this family. So you don't went to one family called Wells Fargo and got $200,000 so you can go to another family called Rolls Royce so you can give them money to get yourself a car so you can go back to the hood and see the Joneses and say, look at what I got. Meanwhile, Wells Fargo, that family's sitting up being rich, and Harley Davidsons and Rolls Royce are being rich, and the Joneses are sitting there holding up people's stuff saying, look at what we did and we broke. McDonald's is a last name. Abercrombie and Fitch, last name.
Yeah, I saw that.
Remember, we were talking about those kind of things before. The thing is, those same things that people will buy, right? You will go spend almost $1,000 on a pair of Prada sneakers. I remember when my kids was doing, well, my son. But Meech, how much is those red, black, and green sneakers?
Oh, at full price they're $125, but I catch them on sale for
But
$30.
still, $125 to compared to almost $1,000 to Prada, who could care a goddamn shit about you.
Right.
But you won't pay, even at the full price, $125 to help build this black-owned business.
Wait.
You know that there are people who can sew their ass off. We all grew up with them because remember, we really dressed.
Mm-hmm.
Gucci tried to sue and had sued Dapper Dan for making all those Gucci suits and everything that you saw, the MCM suit that was in all the music videos. Salt and Pepper had them on. Big Daddy Kane had them on. Everybody from the late 80s and the early 90s. Dapper Dan was making them. He would get that material. He would make those suits. They sued him. Who is now, until those rich rappers said, oh, well, then we not going to wear that shit. He can't make it.
Right.
We ain't going to wear it. Dapper Dan now works for Gucci.
See.
We have to understand that nothing will change until the economics of it change. We can march, we can sit, y'all can loot. I don't give a fuck if you loot or not. I don't care. I think it's not purposeful when you looting and you looting in your own neighborhood. But hey,
Right.
whatever
Right.
floats your fucking boat, I ain't going to tell you not to, because if you're mad, you're mad. And at this point, I'm sick of everybody being mad. However, until we stop spending our money, nothing will change. And for real, you need to just stop spending your money and collapse this shit. Because there is somebody who can make the shit that you want to wear. You're going to probably look better. You're going to pay a whole lot less. There's always a black-owned business that you could pay. And I'm not saying all black-owned business should be, because we do got some ones that just be like, yeah, like, what the fuck you open for? You want me to patronize you, but your shit ain't up to par, period. But you do have the ones that you should be supporting. There are so many things that you can do on your own, or we can support somebody who's doing it within your own area to build up those dollars, making sure them dollars is going right back in your own area. But you won't do that. You will pay 4 or 5 times what you can pay a small black-owned business. Red, and they got Royal Extensions, right?
Mm-hmm.
You will go and pay $500 and $600 a bundle. You do know you're getting the same hair, right?
Right.
but you're gonna go buy it from the Asian bought beauty store or the Asian owned whatever, pay 4 times what you could get it from them for, right? It's about reach changing the way that we think. Who said that Gucci had to be the top name? And this is coming from a person who was in high school who was Gucci down to the socks. Call me Get Fresh. Yes, I was. But I didn't know no better because my mom and them was buying that shit for me. Because when it came to my dollars and when it was time for me to start buying shit like that, I didn't buy shit like that because I couldn't afford it.
Number 1, 2,
Nor was I going to go broke trying to.
5, 6, and 7. Okay.
So we have to be, our minds have to go on a different thing. You think every time you see a rapper with that shit on, now you got to go break the bank or rob somebody so that you can have that shit on. How about them same rappers represent somebody in the hood who has their own small business?
Okay.
And then we go buy from them.
Okay.
We can collapse that motherfucker. Y'all know how they be ready to jump off a bridge when that stop collapse?
Listen.
Oh, we can collapse it faster than you think.
Okay, you know what? Here's where this is. Okay. Because that's in Black economics and Black empowerment and carried on, which is why we do. You missed our Black product. I'm gonna do it again today.
Okay.
But how is it that we're able to build the name and to build our own brands when we don't trust our brands? We don't give our brands the fervor that it needs. Y'all see me put up here David Ford when we run David Ford's ad. Okay, y'all see that. Listen,
and y'all don't know. I can't wait till I can get me some David Ford. When I go to that goddamn eye doctor,
listen,
that's what I'm getting.
He sits up there, and yes, they're expensive, but hell, he said we want to create Black luxury. Okay, Black luxury. Y'all spend that kind of money. In fact, y'all spend more than that kind of money on Gazelles and Tommy Ford and all the other names.
I wore Gucci glasses forever.
Gucci's and this, that, and the other. Here, day before, and this is a Black man who has sat up there and done the science to realize that our noses are different. And in order to get the fit of the glasses, he just sat down there and then got the glasses to where the bridge of the nose is that way, to where you don't get the little indentions in the damn nose.
Right.
He just figure that out. Right. Okay. So this here is something that we need to invest in. Tote and carry. I'm looking to get that brother to come on, to come on.
Those board. Bags.
Those bags are everything.
Y'all just don't know. I ain't had no extra money to get a little luxurious, but baby.
Look at this.
Look at that fucker down there. Him downstairs. That's him downstairs. Y'all see him. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that there is where we are, and this here, when we're talking about us being us, how do we improve? How do we get excited about buying from us? Okay, how do we get it? And then now we're gonna get on the flip side of it, because a lot of us get discouraged from buying from us because we're so busy. Listen, I dropped my daughter up here at the damn flea market up here. And I'm gonna tell you, this goddamn flea market right here on Garby and Old Nat, I get so tired that at least twice a year the feds come down and bust the motherfuckers, because they got the knockoff purses. Okay. And you go up in there, blah, 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 blah. I get tired of us not doing the right thing because you sit up there trying to hustle some motherfucking body. See, that's the part that how we stop fucking with each other, is because you're so busy trying to get your hustle on or trying to get your grind on, to where, nigga, the whole idea is to have repeat customers. I'm supposed to be coming to you because you the hookup.
Yeah, dude. But if you trying to get everything I got, you make me feel like.
Right. Like, now you trying to work me, bitch. I'm not the program.
You trying to sell it to me that high of a price?
I'm not the program, motherfucker. You don't work me. You work a job.
Come
Okay, work
on.
that computer. Work your fucking phone, honey. Work your kids to do chores. You don't work me. Okay. So that there.
Sir, why you tapping your chest? Are you okay?
I'm thinking about.
Oh, okay. I just because don't do that. You just scared the fucking shit out of me.
I'm
I'm
thinking
thinking
about.
something was wrong. Like I'm seeing him do this,
No,
and y'all
I
know we done
remember.
had too much
I
shit be
remember
wrong
one.
lately.
I remember the same place you're talking about, right?
Uh-huh.
And I used to
If
go
they
over
go there.
there, and I would get about 10 bags, right?
I thought you
Right.
remember you told us about this. Mm-hmm.
But he would give me a hella good price,
Uh-huh.
little or nothing for him. But it's a place right up front, across from the food thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That very first one you come to look like a nice little section booth. You
Yeah.
got
Yeah.
you got your cell phone, and you got that one.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
He got all bags in there. This nigga act like he Phipps Plaza. How is you gonna show me a bag, bring it up on the counter, and I tell you, yeah, I will. I said, I would like to get 4 or 5 of them in different colors, and I'm like, how much is that bag? And you gonna look at me and say, oh, this is $350. I'm like, okay, well, hold that bag, and then I walk to my regular guy, and the same bag right up there, and he give it to me for $25.
Right. See there.
What are you doing, bro?
Cold Spring got the belts. He in a different one, not up there. He in one of the other flea markets. He got the belts. One day we go up there. She just wanted to get a belt. It's like, all right, I know it ain't real, but these motherfuckers be pump faking down here anyway. Somebody will just go up here and get one. You tried to sell her this fake ass belt for $75? She went over to where her friend got one in the other flea market, and he give it to her for $25.
Right.
Right.
Right. And
And
see,
you must think that we all stupid. We know how much they cost. That fake ass shit.
listen, and see, I'm gonna tell you again, not understanding business and carrying on. You so busy talking about the markup because you hear, oh, with this you could get a 4 times, you can mark this up 4 times your price, and see, then they get stuck. They get stuck
Right.
in trying to get into the hustle, and so now when we as consumers trying to sit down here and do something, and I'm gonna tell you where it works. It works all the time during Valentine's Day, during Christmas, and carrying on.
Mm-hmm.
And then it works with a certain crowd of people because see, when you got motherfuckers who just dope money or folks who don't care about money and just doing it because they're
Then
trying to
they'll do
fall,
it. Mm-hmm.
see, that's their clientele. They'll sit down there and
And it
take
was
you.
easy for me. My guy, he understood what I was doing. If I come
Right,
buy 10 bags from you, I give you $250. I'm gonna make $500 or $600 easy,
right, dig it, right,
real quick. And most of the time they be already gone when I pick them up.
Right.
right,
But
But and then you think about this, y'all. You like Misha said. So you got these few days out the year where that will work. And for real, I don't give a fuck. Do that on them days. Mark that shit up. Motherfuckers gonna pay.
hey,
The motherfuckers that forgot to buy the side chicken, the other
let
chick
them pay
shit
for
thought,
it. Exactly.
hey, Valentine's Day,
Right,
do that shit. But
and
understand, you can get more people to buy it all through the year if you do it one markup as opposed to 4 times the markup.
right,
right.
right,
It was easy for me, Nikki, because I can give you 25 for a bag, right? I can spend $10 over at my wholesale place because I have a business license and take this bag, stick it in a basket. And I
That's
got
what you told us about.
teddy
Raffling
bears,
off the
teddy
basket.
bears, brown. I could raffle off a basket. I could be done sold. Think this: if I got a basket, right, and I
Mm-hmm.
turn around and say, "Okay, fuck it, I'm gonna put some Rihanna in this motherfucker. I'm gonna put some goddamn chocolates in this motherfucker. A Godiva little box." Now, by the time I put this together, I might have spent $50 on this basket. But now I'm finna take 500 raffle tickets into a club. I'm gonna set that motherfucker up on the table with wine glasses and decorate the table and everything with a little fish bowl,
right,
and I'm gonna sell the tickets for $5 a piece. And they're gonna see that designer purse behind this that selling thing there with the doggone a bottle of champagne, or Rihanna, the motherfucking chocolate. They're gonna be like, "Yo, automatic pussy." they're gonna pay $5 and you can buy as many as you want.
Exactly.
Next thing,
automatic pussy.
Oh
right?
yeah,
Well,
matter
think about
of fact, since y'all just said that Valentine's Day will be here very soon. It should be some baskets floating around between
but think about that. If you
royal
calculate
extensions
see,
and
but
sensuality.
black people don't know the laws of averages, and I say this again, me. When you take $5 and by the time I got $5 a piece. By the time I sell motherfucking goddamn 100 tickets.
Okay.
Now think about that. But now I can sell 500 in a big club. Them tickets gone. Because niggas in there like, give me 20 of them.
Right.
Give me 5 of them. You know, they showing out. A girl sitting next to him. They done took on a date. Oh, I want him. Oh, he gonna buy how many tickets he goddamn can buy to show out with her.
Right.
Because he win that basket. This is goddamn first night. You know what I'm saying? He owns some shit.
Exactly.
So here it is. I used to do this shit on a repeated basis. When I made more money on my basket sometimes. I knew I was gonna have a slow night. I would go in there with a basket that's nice and everything, set that bitch up on the end of the bar.
And raffle it off.
And raffle it off all night long. That keep the people in there. That keep them calling for us. More people coming in.
Right.
So now my door is motherfucking good, but if my door don't goddamn do much of nothing, I still made motherfucking about $1,500
from the baskets. Exactly. And people got to think about that in business ways instead of always trying to take somebody under. But it still goes back to the retraining of how we think, because we've been systematically trained not to trust each other.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm going to get you before you get me, when actually we can get all this money together.
But you know those Africans, when they come over here for citizenship, they got a class that they go in, and I learned this.
I told you about that a long time ago. We learned that a long time ago. They teach them not to talk. They tell them not to fuck with us.
Teach them we are fucked up. We are thieves, crips, criminals, and everything else.
We lazy. We don't want to work for nothing. See, they don't understand the plight of we worked for free for all them years, and now when you just trying to do anything to us, we like fuck that. But what they teach them is, we're lazy. We don't want to work. We ain't get called lazy until we want to stop working for free. They don't teach them that part.
Right.
But we lazy, we thieves, we murderers, we rapists, we this, we that. So they teach them to stay away from us.
And it's
so
all
they have an automatic attitude with us. And it's not just Nigerians. It's Nigeria. It's like the West Coast of Africa, Nigeria, Ghana, Cameroon. You know what I mean? All those places, they teach them that.
Yeah.
So if you ever come across an African that just automatically don't like, got giving you attitude and shit like that, 9 times out of 10, that's why. Okay. There are some that get past it, but and don't believe it. And now that we have more access with the World Wide Web, it's not as bad as it used to be. But yeah, they gave them absolute classes to get your damn green card, to get your ass over here. This is part of the class.
Yeah.
It is, E, but it's the truth.
So here's where we are, because I wrote up, I was like, the more things change, the more they stay the same.
Mm.
You said you rolled up. You know what?
I wrote this up.
Oh.
I wrote tonight's show up to say the more things change.
Oh, okay.
Wait, remember Daytona?
Right.
Okay. You're talking about
it's
I got
Friday.
high, y'all.
You ain't getting no we gonna get you.
What?
Sorry, Beach. I know you was in something serious. But when he said, did you say you have to go roll up?
Child, no.
When he said, and he said, I don't know. And then all of us was like, yeah.
Hey, Nikki, that motherfucking food was extra good, boy. And Meech was over there eating his ass.
We said, is you high? He said, I don't know. And everybody turned around and said, yup. Yo, that shit was amazing.
I was just in a very
we had a good ass time, and Meech had a good time. We all had a good time.
I was just in a very zen and calm place, that we would buy that water.
We was by that water, y'all. That water.
It was whatever that was, and I've never done that before. So I said, "Damn, I just feel like smoking a joint right now."
When he said that, all of us was like, it was
Hey,
like when
here you go.
scratched
Here
the
you go.
record.
Here you go. Here you go. We got you.
Child, you know what? I'm
Listen,
gonna
I
tell
feel
you
like smoking a joint.
that
Everybody's hair. It was like
needed to have been recorded, and I swear I'm gonna recreate that because it was as something off of In Living Single or something. Because bitches, vapes, blunts, everything came out of the motherfucking woodwork.
Gummies. Yeah, gummies.
listen, everybody wanted to get his ass high when
And I was
everybody
like,
heard him say
and
that.
then I was
Anybody
like,
that
why?
smoked
And why
acid
is
could get
everybody
to
trying to get me high? What is the joy in that? I
It's the
just
same with
said,
me, but they know that I'm never gonna put it to my lips. So it
listen,
was better
I
because you
just
said it.
said, I just felt like it because I was that water was just on me and it was just calling me, honey. And I was so relaxed.
Nikki,
And
I swear to
just,
God, that Pepsi went across the table when you said this shit. I was like,
This shit remind me of remember me when you go to New York, you go to Canal Street.
yeah.
Anybody that had something to get him high with was offering that shit.
Hello.
That was
Hello. Shit. I was like, and not so much. It wasn't so much that I mean, on top of everybody who had something trying to offer it to me, it was how they jumped up to be the first one to give it to me. Okay, that's what it was.
and then the
Everybody was
rest
like
of us
breaking
trying to
their
find out
fucking
if he
neck
high
to get
yet.
over to me. I was like, what the fuck is this?
We all at the tables like this because we want to see is he high yet?
Hey, and Cupcake over there, she's trying to be the innocent. Talking about, she said, I ain't fucking with y'all. I'm not fucking with y'all. I'm not fucking with y'all.
Me, look, I think it was who was at the table with us. It was me, Meech, Mook, Money,
Corey.
and I don't know who else was over there with him, but we all sitting there like,
Right, and then it was like it was like watching a movie. Like they waiting on the countdown. Like, okay, is he there? Is he there yet?
Like,
is he there yet?
We like, is you high? He was like,
okay,
and then everybody was like, yep, you high.
Because what I tell you, I did like this. I said, yo, he fucking that plate up.
That food was.
Baby, I was just in a state. And I was like, damn.
And it was our last day there because I know looking at that water, I ain't want to leave. I ain't want to leave.
I've done that with smoking a cigarette before too because I've been in the bar.
You smoked a cigarette before?
Girl, I was at the bar.
Was it a Virginia Slim?
No, it was somebody gave me.
Because you know that's the back in the day. That was the sophisticated ones that our aunties would have.
Shut the fuck.
Don't act like you didn't know your mom and your aunties and shit had a Virginia Slim.
Okay, well, hold on now. You know how many of them motherfuckers I threw in the trash? I stay getting my ass whooped. As soon as mama buy a pack, I throw the bitch in the garbage.
Yeah. But I've done that a few times. But here's the thing about a cigarette. Anytime, if y'all ever see me smoke a cigarette, it's one of two reasons, well, maybe three.
Is you real mad? One of them?
Yeah. I'm fighting mad, or I'm more so like drinking and smoking go hand in hand. And there have been moments where I have been so much into the cocktail, I'm like, damn, I'm in the vibe to where I want a cigarette to go with it just to complete the look.
Oh, okay.
And most of the time, that cigarette will burn for the most part. I would hit it, but it would mostly burn. And it's for the ambiance. So it's like, you know, you got your cocktail and shit, and you're just into that whole groove. Mm-hmm. And but the main reason, anytime you see, and I'm on the cigarette and I'm into that motherfucker, is because I'm so hot right now. I'm fighting mad.
You want to fight?
Yeah.
I get you, because I heard a lot of people say that. Like people who have quit and stuff like that will say, if you see me smoking a cigarette, motherfucker, because is it the only thing I can do to keep from cooking somebody's ass?
Yeah.
Hey, now, be honest with you. I'm not an advocate of smoking cigarettes, but I remember I smoked a few Newports in order to doggone keep my high up through the roof.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
Yeah, because
but
all right,
not Penny Pillow, honey.
Not Penny Pillow.
But I'm trying.
I guess I gotta go get
I went to this
pedicure
little
on that
thing.
shit.
You know, I wasn't no weed smoker. I never really been no weed smoker. Like I got to go buy me a bag of weed. That's just, no.
Right.
But I went to this little gathering. The room was an empty bedroom upstairs in this house, and everybody had a spot. They had the pillows going all around the wall.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all had one of the 70s bobs going on.
They
Y'all was
sat
on the
down,
floor.
and what it was when you sit down, the girl had this big ass cigar box, and she walked around and gave everybody in the room a blunt.
Oh wow.
And then she went around with the little torch thing and lit every blunt up. And the thing was, you supposed to start smoking, and then you hand it to the person next to you. While you handing one to this person, you getting
One
another.
coming to you, yeah.
And you smoke these blunts until everybody done hit every blunt in the room and they all gone. And the room doors closed with a wet towel.
Yeah.
Oh, so everybody catching contact at the
Yeah.
You couldn't. By the time you got to the blunt the third time, you couldn't even see in the room.
Oh shit! Yeah, see,
The
it's the smoke
motherfucker
for me.
across from you,
I can't do the smoke. It's the smoke.
but the
for me.
motherfucker sitting across from you that you was just talking to, looking at you, can't even see their ass. You got to keep doing like this.
No, I don't need all that.
I can't be around all the smoke. It's
But
the
here's
smoke.
the thing: once we open up the windows and doors, right? The
Yeah.
shit went up out of there like,
Yeah.
like the whole block was foggy, and
I
everybody.
was about to say
Yeah.
now whoever walked past just got high.
Yeah.
And the niggas that was mad because they didn't know to come over there, they was like, "Yo, this smells so good out here." They was like, we had the whole so we come outside, and the thing about getting blasted like that so fast is the shit start dropping like you motherfucker was on a cheap ass Red Bull. You know what I'm saying? That shit was like,
Yeah.
it started dropping. And I was like, oh, I said, oh, because I got outside and I was like this, like my feet was floating. And then next thing you know, goddamn it, I looked up and I was like, yo, what the fuck? Hey, I'm like, what the?
Yeah.
I'm like, why y'all looking so crazy? And the girl came over there and she said, here, hit this. It was a Newport.
I know.
Yeah.
I hit that Newport twice and that shit took me right back.
Yeah.
I said, oh, okay.
Yeah.
But at the same time, in my mind, I'm going, nigga, you smoking a cigarette. You like the advocate against cigarettes. You know what I'm saying? So it was an experience. And I think that one experience made me not be that person to go buy a bag of weed.
Okay. Well,
I've
never been one. I've never.
Weed, so.
I bought weed for other people, from a little trade or whatever, and carried on. But I've never been one to do that for myself or whatever.
Wait a minute, there's trade in the weed. Go ahead.
I'm not even going.
Or was it weed
I'm
in
gonna
the
just
trade?
eat my
Honey?
snack and mind my business over here.
Hey, I don't care where you blew the smoke
Wait.
at, as long as you had fun doing
Wait,
it.
this heifer say, I'm just going over here. I'm eating my snacks.
Cause this motherfucker, did you hear him in the midst of that? I don't give a fuck where you blew the smoke at, as long as you enjoyed yourself.
Listen,
I'm not playing with him. I'm not playing with him.
Listen,
I ain't
well,
had enough
it's
sleep
called a
these last
contact
3
high
days
for a
to
reason.
play
Okay.
Hey, and that's a good way to have contact and high.
Oh, see.
Boy, you ain't been. Hey, bro, I got blew off one time, and the smoke was coming out her mouth and shit at the same time.
Right.
Right.
Woo,
woo. It looked like goddamn.
Me either, Leah. Me either.
Woo.
Now, weed doesn't bother me. I would rather somebody smoke weed around me than a cigarette or a black and mild any day.
Okay.
It don't bother me. I just don't indulge. I don't think nothing wrong with it. I just don't indulge. It's the smoke in my lungs for me.
But now that everybody's onto this damn CBD and carrying on, honey, I tried those gummies,
Mm-hmm.
and that was really cute.
I do be getting some TBD cookies from here time to time, especially when
I
I'm in
tried
a lot
those
of
gummies,
pain.
honey. I was like, oh, and what it did for me was it kept me at a little mellow spot. I was like, oh, well, this is.
Oh well, guess what? In the beginning of next month, your niece will be here, the chef.
Okay.
And she's going to make me a gallon of fruit punch. So we'll just sit down and have some fruit punch.
Oh, and just in case, anytime y'all ever need to know, when Chick with the Juice is here, that's what she's known for around the city. That's where she gets Chick with the Juice from.
Okay.
That's what Velvet do in Chicago. So she's gonna make
And
me.
now she'll just do this. I mean, over the last 2 years, she went from the juice to all the food.
Yeah, if you want
Now,
to go,
Okay.
the food ain't not. Listen, no,
Nikki, go
it's
to my
not no
daughter.
CBD.
Nikki, go to my daughter's thing. If you go to Instagram, just go to Chef Vel.
Okay.
All right.
So that there is that. But baby, listen, I'm telling y'all, I really want us to get into making self-improvement exciting, making it, to where we don't run from it. You know what I'm saying? It's not something that should be that topic of, oh, here they go again, and oh, why they trying to beat me up, or all of that. That's
We
not.
gotta learn ways to have fun with it,
We
and
got
it's
to
not
learn
always.
how to do it so that we can. It's all about self-improvement, so you could be your very, very, very. I keep saying this because I want to be more than my best. I need to be my optimum.
And self-improvement isn't always physical.
Right.
And working on that mental thing ain't no joke. And I think that's where, like, the thing that I'm going through right now, trying to, and I think I have this every few months, because when you trying to juggle so much,
Yeah.
you got sentimental shit weighing down over here. You got businesses you running. Like for me, y'all know it's school added on to that. It's a lot mentally. And when you don't know how to put yourself first, and we got to get out of that. Stop thinking putting yourself first is being selfish. It's the same thing when we tell parents and stuff. If you're not happy, you can't be no good parent. If you're not doing self-care, you can't be no good parent, because you all out of sorts. You all wound the fuck up. Whatever your self-care may be, whether it's going to the gym or whatever the fuck it is.
Meech, what you got going on tomorrow?
Tomorrow is Sunday. I don't have anything on the cards as of yet.
Okay.
So,
come get this damn salad stuff and everything, and take some to Nikki too.
Okay.
What you got?
Salad for days, baby.
Oh yeah, I might ride over there with him. I'm gonna eat some there and bring some home.
No, I got this. This shit is the restaurant size bag, so you can.
Oh, okay.
Y'all need to come and get this shit.
And me and Cole, because we always be wanting good salad, but then if we make too much, then it go away to waste. And I was mad the other day we went to Zaxby's, because I love they Cobb salad, no bacon, extra crispy onion things, right? So they got it right with the no bacon. They didn't give us extra crispy onion things. It seemed like they didn't put as many as they normally put. Right. And then the egg wasn't in there.
Oh, you got to remind me.
I said, because me and Cole, we so busy on trying to make sure they didn't put bacon in it that we didn't realize that you barely put any crispy onions on there, and the damn boiled egg wasn't in there. I was mad shit.
Ooh.
Okay.
Jada brings those to us. She was bringing those a lot because Gigi was eating.
Yeah, that's. Wait a minute. I never knew that Zaxby's had real wings.
What the hell you thought they had?
What you over there paying for?
All right, I'm sitting up here picking out some cards from the conversation cards, the relationship deck, and I'm gonna do a couple.
Oh, okay, picking out some deck
from
cards.
the self-love. But let's do this. Let's take a small little commercial break. When we come back.
Oh, good, because I need to go take some stuff out the dryer.
Okay, when we come back, we're gonna get into some of the questions here. I'm gonna reiterate the homework. Your homework assignment is that I want you to write down where you see yourself in 5 years, and then where you see yourself in 10 years. That's your homework assignment. And then we're going to get that. So when we come back, we're going to get to some of these questions about this. And then it was something else I was going to do. I'll tell you when I come back. Okay.
Commercial.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't have it set up. So, okay. We'll be right back in a few moments.
Angelo Ellerby, the Henry Higgins of hip-hop, is the founder, president, and CEO of Double Exposure Media Relations. Double Exposure Media Relations is a full-service public relations, marketing, and artist development firm specializing in publicity, photography, artist promotion and artist development, makeup artistry, event production, and EPK development. Celebrating over 45 years in the industry, Angelo believes that a culture that does not take care of nor respect its artists is a culture that leaves nothing behind to appreciate. Let Angelo help you make dollars and cents of the entertainment industry. Contact Double Exposure Media Relations at 201-224-6570. That's 201-224-6570.
In a world full of chaos and confusion, you need a protection team that will satisfy your desire to feel safe and secure. And we have the solution. Kingdom Elite Security. Kingdom Elite Security provides its clients with the utmost excellence in executive protection detail, property and personnel protection, and observation and surveillance with dignity, integrity, and supreme professionalism. Kingdom Elite Security believes that everything is to be done in decency and in order to ensure the safest experience possible, no matter how complex the job. Call for your quote today. Dial 470-383-5978. That's 470-383-5978, or email us at kingdomelite01@gmail.com. Kingdom Elite Security.
Have you tried Big Rob popcorn? It's a wonderful anytime snack that everyone will love. Available in 3 flavors. Grown and Sexy, which is the perfect mix of cheddar, cheese, and caramel. Sugar Shack, a fruitful flavored mix of watermelon and apple. So delicious and good. How about spicy butter and white cheddar? Everyone loves it. That's why it's called good. All Big Rob snacks are manufactured in an FDA-approved facility and flash sealed for freshness, safety, and worldwide delivery. To order, call or text 937-367-8650. That's 937-367-8650. Or contact Big Rob via Instagram at Hey Big Rob. As the holidays approach, take advantage of the holiday special. Purchase more than 2 bags and receive a free CD. Call or text 937-367-8650 to place your order now. Big Rob Popcorn, the perfect snack that you will love. It's so delicious.
Black on, get into it. Black on, look at that David Ford, right there, that's his thing. Black on, he don't know Tom. Look at that, David Ford, that's his thing. He don't know Tom. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Oh, I can't see the demons. I can't see the demons, but I can see the light.
We are creating black luxury across this country.
We're not asking for your permission. We're not seeking your approval. We're claiming what's ours in the name of our ancestors. We are their answered prayers. This is more than a movement. This is a revolution. Black innocence. What are yours today?
All right, and we are back. I get so tired of this shirt looking as if, okay, it bunches up all up in here. I know what it is. I need a bra so my titties could be up in here. Anywho, okay, listen.
So you know what? That's a good company you can start right there.
What, a male bra?
But you don't know. See, but that's the problem. I guess you got to take the puss out of it to make it more sales to the masculine man that wants that same uplift. You know what I'm saying? And you could call it doggone the male bruh. Male bruh.
The bruh.
Yeah.
A bruh.
Male bruh.
Yeah. You know, just a bruh. A B-R-U-H, bruh.
Right, bruh. Man, bruh. That's it.
So, hey, Road, what's up, girl?
Well,
Okay,
what up, Road?
Let's get into a couple of these little do-I-ditties that I think are significant. This one here says,
hold on, I'm gonna bring in a call on my phone.
Okay.
Because these things be something else.
All right. Let me bring Nikki in. Okay, you ready, girl?
Mm-hmm. I'm doing laundry.
The girl don't even mention it because we got so much laundry over here. It's crazy.
I had took the paddings off my bed, so I had to wash them before I put the sheets back and stuff. Before I put the
what kind of padding you had on your bed? You got one of those S&M beds?
What the fuck I'm gonna use it for?
Well,
hey, we don't know what you be lying about. It might be.
I'm as celibate as they come, honey.
How much you cost?
Look, God can send Gabriel down here and be like, yeah,
how much you cost?
Send somebody else through there.
This food, you know what? Hush.
She says she's celibate. How are you?
I'm celibate. Just
DJ Smack, we on the show. We're finna ask a question. I wanted your opinion on.
Oh Lord.
What's up? Oh, you fucking? Okay, hold on.
Wait, who that? Oh, that's Smack.
Yeah, Big Meech heard you. He butt naked, Meech.
Hot damn, that's my titty babe, my titty husband.
Him. I thought it was Smack. Ask him how he likes that soap.
Y'all dumb as hell, bro. What's the question? Hey, what's the question on the card, Meech?
Okay, the question on the card is, you're at a bar where someone picks a fight with your significant other. The person is the same sex as you, but you are no match for them. Do you defend your significant other? Explain.
Yep. I guess I'll be one well-whooped ass nigga that night because either way it go, you're not gonna disrespect my wife. Even if she was my girlfriend, like you're not gonna disrespect my wife. So even if we unmatched, that'll be a lick I just have to live with.
So you telling me if we up in there, right, and Cookie Monster, goddamn, you DJing and she get to dancing, and she get all goddamn excited dancing, and she start motherfucking jacking it up like Chicago, and I just grab her by the ass and lift her leg up, and I start dancing with her. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna, that's my bad, right?
I'm gonna get the first swing, even though I know I'm probably unmatched. I'm gonna try to get the first swing and let that be the hardest lick.
That's all you gotta do, Tim. That's all you gotta do. Hit that motherfucker first, dead in his mouth.
So I'm like,
or if it's a dude, yeah, you might need to hit him in the forehead, like on the temple, so you can try to knock his ass out or something. Chin, you know.
Since you got the advantage, you probably gonna get the best of me since you got the advantage. But I promise you, when you get in your car, you're gonna feel your fucking teeth hurt.
Okay, that sounds good. Now here's the switch on that. What if it's a big ass girl that's a motherfucking world #1 heavyweight?
She going down too.
I'm gonna have to try to goddamn put her ass in chicken wings or something, because you know I don't really hit women.
But she gonna hit your ass when you grab her. It's like
this all you gotta do though. That's all you gotta do to keep from being a woman beater. Go to the back of her, right? Like push in the back part of her knee. She gonna buckle, and then your wife can fuck her up.
If you anything like me, you'll tell her, "Well, come on, follow me over here real quick. Come on, let's go over here." And it'll be right in front of the main camera in the club. So the police can see this bitch put her hands on me.
You know what, Dan? I don't need no police for that, because I've told you this on several occasions. If a bitch stand up to me and act as if she gonna go toe to toe with me like she gonna match me like a nigga, I will whop her ass.
You know what? I taught my sons this too.
Meech, that's different. You might get a pass, Meech.
No, I won't.
No,
I won't. And the reason why I won't is because of my size. At 6'4", at 6'4", 380.
You are respectfully a part of the LGBTQ. You even got videos and pictures of you dressing in drag, and you more of a female than.
Oh, that is smack. I thought you said it was Tim.
I'm an alpha male, so if I put my hands on any female, whether she look like Queen Latifah from goddamn Set It Off, I'm going to fucking jail.
Let me tell you like this: don't you let my pictures in drag fool you, because
this is my thing. Because smack is like the age of my son. This is what I told my sons.
All they gonna
I told my sons this: you don't never
black man
just go around putting your hands on a woman. But if she keep on thinking she big and bad enough to swing on you, you might not have to knock the shit out of her, but you can sure get that bitch shaking baby syndrome, okay?
I say forcefully restraint. You be
for me.
Like, show that you're strong.
Meech is still a 6.
And I ain't gonna do. I'm not putting my hands on no girl, but I will lick her in her face until I got COVID.
I am 6'4". I'm 380 pounds at this particular point.
Exactly. So if a woman thinks that she gonna go toe with you, then she deserves the ass whooping that she get. No matter
if she stand up to me, now wait a minute, and here's where it is, especially when I'm in drag. Especially when I'm in drag, because bitch, you thought,
say, "Oh, but he's a man. Kiss my ass." You knew he was a man.
You knew that from the jump.
Hey, you heard what I told. Hey, you heard what I told him, right?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, that big bitch. I ain't gotta do all that. You lick that bitch in the face and tell her you got COVID.
Then your dumb ass going to jail. Attempted murder. You might want to.
I don't play that shit.
Don't do that.
I don't play it. I have sat down there. Now in this question, as far as being unmatched or whatever, and see, here's where this is, because with the alphabet children, everybody want to sit down there, and we all men anyway. So the idea is that we gonna fight for dick and carrying on. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do that. Not necessarily so, because see, if you coming up trying to disrespect something, then I start to look crazy, because I'm like, why did they come up here to do this? Do y'all have a pass? That's the first thing. Did you know this motherfucker? Okay.
All you gotta do, I'm telling y'all, is lick the bitch in her face and say, "Omicron gang, bitch."
Don't y'all listen to him. Y'all gonna go to that's attempted murder right now.
Omicron gang. I'ma beat your Omicron ass.
The fuck around, go to jail messing with Red. That's attempted murder right now.
Okay. No, I don't. Because oftentimes, see, in the alphabet community, a lot of the time the kids sit up there and they get mad over. They would get mad over friends. You know what I'm saying? If we're a couple, the children get all jealousy and want to get mad because your friend came up to say, "Hey, what's up?" And y'all get a hug or whatever, do dap or whatever. But bitch, I don't need that kind of jealousy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But when you talk about it like the way it's read
true.
on the card and stuff like that, bitch, you think about all those women who always want to throw their hands on a man, and then when they get hit the fuck back,
that's true. That's like when I've been out with hey, look, you know, he said no man. Smack said no man in the world can ever say that he haven't had a jealous moment with his woman.
Of course.
Right.
And I understand that because like I used to go over Smack house and his wife served him before
Don't you start. Don't you start.
I used to get upset. But I had to understand that it was his time.
Man, bro,
You know what? I'm not with you. But the card read that you were outmatched, or you were outnumbered or whatever, and the dude. See, for me, that's a punk move because guys like that will come up there and prey on it because they try to punk the little,
the little guy. Okay.
And so now you can whoop the little boy's ass, or for those who know that.
But at the end of the day, sometimes most of them got Napoleon complexes, so they won't go hard any fucking way.
Right, but a lot of them.
He gonna send you another video.
He better. Okay. But oftentimes, I consider that to be punk moves, like you trying to boost your ego up.
Right.
Because here you are, damn well, if you're a combat trainer, you're a 5th-degree black belt or something or whatever. Okay. Knowing that I don't know that about you or whatever, but you know that you coming up in here 9 times out of 10, you can take me down or whatever, or do the little jujitsu, little shits and shits. Okay. And you come up in there starting some shit just to sit there and say, oh, that was a punk move, or that ain't the man for you because he can't protect you like I can, and this, that. Why the fuck do I need you at that particular point? Because what you did was bully him. You can't be like a motherfucking bully. I don't need bullies in my life.
And see, this is the other thing. If you're with your partner, right? Unless the other person is outright being disrespectful, you ain't got to worry about what the fuck they say. You worry about the response from your mate.
Right.
Because if you smiling as my uncle like to say, skinning and grinning,
see,
that means you open that door.
You entertaining it, yes.
You open that door.
It.
So, bitch, guess what I'm gonna do? See y'all. Have fun with that.
Okay. Now, I'm the type of gentleman.
Ain't nobody ever checked your ass, Nikki C. Because I'm telling you, if I'm motherfucking having a conversation with a young lady that happens to walk up and says something that might want to give me a little rub on the shoulder while she's talking, and I'd be like, "Oh, girl, watch yourself, ha," and you walk off, I'm gonna stop you. I'm gonna be like, "Hey, know your position."
But it's a difference, Red. When you know your partner, you know when your partner's playing. It's like the way we all are when we have a car cup functions. Now, you guys, I have to always beware because Pops is looking from somewhere. Mama is somewhere saying, see, he look fine. I dressed him tonight, and they ain't do that. You know what I'm saying? So we know when our mates and stuff like that, when they playing and when they serious. You know that. You know, we know how you are.
Right.
We know you being flirtatious is way different. And it
I
will
don't flirt.
change. But I'm saying if they come and messing with you and you say, all right now, girl, you better watch yourself. It's a difference.
I meant that because I'm capable of multiple orgasms. Go ahead.
This is all I got right now, so I'm putting it up to the camera.
Well,
that's my tortilla chip.
It's okay.
My tortilla chip up to the camera.
Bet you bite a chip.
I'm all right.
Let's go to the next question.
We're talking about real disrespect.
I know, I understand.
Your wife would know if it was disrespect and if You know what I'm saying?
But the energy, you know it because the
The energy is different.
The energy changes when somebody come up in there and all of a sudden it breaks the mood because we were all in a key, and then something just come out and be like, bitch, where the fuck that come from?
Right.
Like, wait a minute,
Oh, believe me, I know. We used to have a visitor that we allowed to come and stay at the house every now and then because it was convenient for them to go to work. It was just a day or two a week that happens.
Right.
If it don't happen at all. But she was very comfortable because she was a dancer, so she was very comfortable. So like when she gets to the house, she'd take a shower, right, clean up behind herself, the whole 9 yards. But a lot of times she would walk around with a t-shirt with no drawers on, or goddamn, or put on a motherfucking, that stocking bodysuit thing.
Yeah.
And nothing up under. So all you see is, nigga with eyes like me.
Everything.
I see everything. Drop shit on the floor on purpose so you can see the walnut from behind. That type of shit. So, she was really out of pocket for that. You know what I'm saying? Because your friend let you stay here. She got a husband here.
Right.
It's like.
And then she used to play like.
Did you have a conversation with my wife and like
she used to play like she'd come in there and be like, jump on the bed while I'm laying in the bed. You know what I'm saying? And be like, what you got going on now? You going this and having regular conversation with me. That's cool. But do you know if I wear pajamas or not? I got the cover over me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got the kitty motherfucker right there. If you smell it, you can swell it. You know what I'm saying? So
you know what? No.
What?
No.
What? So
next card, please.
I was saying my wife had to.
I don't know, but Devin, the next card, honey, is feeding into his shit because the next card says,
"Oh Lord."
Yeah, it says you are meeting your best friend's new significant other for the first time.
Okay.
While being introduced, you awkwardly hug because you had sex before.
That would make me gay.
Yeah, that's all him. Let him have it.
Who should tell your best friend first? You or the new person?
Wait. Read it again.
Wait. Read that again.
You're meeting your best friend's significant other for the first time.
Oh, their significant other. Okay, go ahead.
While being introduced, you awkwardly hug because y'all had sex before. So who should tell your best friend first?
The significant other.
The significant other should, but I wouldn't hide the shit when you first meet him. Hey, what you doing here?
Exactly. Now listen.
Significant other need to explain it later after.
I'm gonna say this because, okay, here we go. It would not be odd if that were to happen with me and my best friend.
Okay.
Okay, and the reason why I say this is because while I was out there in my sexual addiction, and being out there like I was, my numbers are very high. Okay, as far as the number of people that I've had sex with. Okay, so yeah, and
yeah, say it again, Meech.
Yeah, and so it that would be something that probably would not, and like my gay nephew Mark, he's the same way. It would not be a wow factor that we've had sex with one of these people.
Right.
Thing of it is that just like you just said, hey, what you doing over here? And I know now, had it been the other way around, I know for me, I get very inquisitive because with that response, and I know you like I know you, bitch, that just told me y'all fucked.
Right. Because I know for me, even though I think in my head as we get older, your significant other should tell you. But if you my best friend,
right.
And after we introduce, I'm be like, oh, let me holler at you real quick.
Right.
Go to the bathroom right quick.
Yeah.
Girl, come on.
I'm in the kitchen or somewhere, but I listen. I want you to hear this from me.
Exactly.
Because this is new for you. I want you to have fun with it, but bitch, I had that. Okay. but now this goes into another conversation.
That sounds like some hater shit though.
Huh?
No, I feel like
Hater
real
what?
friends should tell. Because then when you find out later, because if neither say don't nobody say nothing, right?
Right.
Later, that significant other, when they think whatever's happening, would use that against the best friend and make it seem like, well, your friend ain't tell you that we fucked before, though, did she?
Right. Okay. And see, here's the thing too. Listen, there's honor amongst thieves and carrying on. And one of the things that I know Alphabet Children will do. I love this clip from 227. Y'all remember when Kim Fields was on 227 and she was staying with Sandra?
Who was she? Her niece or something?
No, she was Mary's niece, but
Mary's niece.
She went up and she was a dull little do-I-did and carrying on. And Sandra tried to, whip her into shape. But then Miss Thing got too busy and she stole one of Sandra's boyfriends, right? And
I vaguely remember the episode. You're gonna have me going back looking through the archives.
Okay, so now what happened? Sandra told the bitch to get out. She said, I got 3 words for you. She said, pack your things. She said, make it 5. Get out. Right? And so she was like, wait a minute, because Sandra came up. She said, wait a minute, Mr. Who the hell do you think you are? Because nobody takes from Sandra Clark. And Kim was like, she said, well, wait a minute, what are you talking about, honey? You got 100 guys. She said, well, today I got 99. Okay.
Yeah, I'm teaching you how to get your own flock.
Right. But see, and I use it as a reference because I know with Alphabet Children, I don't give a damn how many pieces of trade I got, bitch. If you know this is my trade that we ain't had no motherfucking conversation, bitch, you better not run up on my trade.
If I ain't say go ahead, girl, run
up on my motherfucking trade, bitch, because see, now that's a ass whooping. Because that means, bitch, that's a sign of disrespect. Okay? That you don't care nothing about me, you go do some backhanded shit.
Right.
And then is they're throwing the rock and hiding your hand.
Yeah.
Now, the whole idea of it is to keep the playing field together. Now, something like this, if I see you trying to sit down here and you talking about something, well, I'm very protective anyway. My best friend knows this. Because I know she done brought some guys to the house. I didn't fuck them, but I'm like, bitch, no. Okay, have your fun, but no. You bet no. And if you act like that's going to be your boyfriend, bitch, me and you going to have words. No.
I remember having to tell a cousin that.
Okay.
But
it becomes this whole big old thing. Girl, you on my shit. Let me live my life. Okay, bitch, you go live your life. But don't sit there and give me all this back shit on the back burner because you already know this motherfucker ain't shit. Get the dick or whatever that you want from him and leave it alone. You know?
Yeah, I think because it's one thing if it's somebody that you just know. But if it's like your best friend or in that close circle, yeah, you're supposed to say something.
Yeah. And you talking
let them do what they want.
Yeah,
Like, I'm just telling you, like, bitch, no, I don't want them.
That's new to you.
Right.
You coming into the fold now, and then if you know now, this is presuming that you know them the way that you say that you do. Mm-hmm. You know, you share everything together. And then here's something else, and I teach this all the time. When you're in relationship with someone, everybody's in relationship with that person.
Yeah, everybody that's close with
everybody's in relationship with that person.
Because as soon as you tell me you mad, that means we mad, motherfucker.
Okay. We all in relationship with them because that means they're always here. They're gonna be around you. This, that, and the other. I'm your bestie, so bitch, you may not give me locker room talk like we used to talk, but you're gonna sit there and tell me, bitch, oh my God, I just had we're gonna have our girlfriend talk. Mm-hmm. Okay. You're gonna come to me when you got problems, but bitch, I don't know what to do, blah, 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 blah. So I'm in this with you. Okay. So now at the beginning of this thing, honey, I got to pull your coattail, but like, bitch, wait a minute. Okay. Yeah, that's somebody that we didn't had that one. Okay.
Yeah, not even on no hater shit. Just even if you don't want the motherfucker, you're just like, hey,
right.
I don't want the motherfucker, but I just want you to know.
No, nothing was. I had the motherfucker already.
I had the motherfucker. Right, but I just want you to know.
Right.
I don't never want this to come up later. If we that close, I'm supposed to be able to tell you right then.
Number one, number two, and then knowing if they flirtatious or not. You know what I'm
And
saying?
then see, it takes out the thing for anybody to be mad.
Right.
They can be mad at their new significant other because
Right.
they didn't know, you didn't know, everybody
Right.
didn't know.
Right.
So I'm telling you now, like, bitch, don't trip. We fucked.
Yeah.
Do with it what you want, but it won't
Right.
be from me that you mad.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
That makes sense.
Oh, child, no, baby, no. No, I those kind of things, yeah, because I'm looking at it, when you're talking about best friend, that's for me, y'all know, that's family. Okay. Yeah. That's motherfucking family. That there is, bitch, everything about us says that we're here to build one another up. I'm not here to see you hurt.
Right.
I'm not here to see you hurt at all.
Now that you brought the word in, family.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Let's put a twist on this doggone exact same topic.
Oh, let's do it.
Come on.
You take me to Detroit.
Yeah.
We up there on vacation. Said you gonna take me up there and show me the town. We gonna act motherfucking fool. You know what I'm saying? Chicken. And we get up there, and when we get over there, I said, well, so and so, my auntie, this and that, my cousins, they all come together. They doing a big barbecue. We get over there, and when we get over there, one of your favorite cousins you grew up with, female,
yeah.
You walk on, you be like, oh, I've been telling you about her, Red, this and that, and this. Come here. We'll go over there, and when she turn around, and she'd be like, motherfucker, why you leave me pregnant like that? Oh. Now what?
Okay. So y'all done already did the do. I thought you was gonna flip it on me. Okay, that was just somebody, and I end up smashing your.
We done did the do. I smashed
so y'all already did the do. So you the one we all looking for. You the one we all looking for.
Baby.
Okay.
We done now, made a soap opera, goddammit. We just made
but I'm gonna tell you, here's where this is.
What we gonna do?
Here's where this is, because see, just in how you
remember me and you like family.
Oh, I know.
So we gotta handle it like family, though.
Here's where this is, because just how you put that, she came, you telling me, so why you leave me like this? Bitch, wait a minute. Number one, you never told us his name. You never told us who the fuck we was looking for. Number three, bitch, you sit up there telling me I can handle this on my own, because see, now you done got sister girl on us. Okay.
So that's when we have to take it like it's family, and we're not gonna go off and try to kill nobody. Now we got to handle like family because he family.
Right. Especially at the end. Here's the tea. Bitch, I know y'all done seen pictures of him with me, because we got shit everywhere. Especially now, take it in this particular situation. Right. Now, y'all done seen me with this motherfucker everywhere. So, bitch, not one time have you called me and said, where them nigga at? Not one time.
Did you put it together like, yo, that's dude.
Right. Not one time.
Right.
So
then
now
you
what
supposed to
not
call
gonna
and be
do?
like, hey, don't mean to bunch your shit up, but that's old boy I've been telling you about.
What you not gonna do is this. You're not gonna upset a happy reunion. Bitch, we at the family reunion. We gonna say this shit. We gonna table this, and we'll talk about it later. Me and you will talk about it in the car on the way back. Bitch, what the fuck you talking about? What happened?
Right.
Then that's
what
what
happened?
your side of the story.
And I'd be like,
then we gonna all get together so I can.
And I'd be like, well, that last freak, Nick, that's when I met her. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Okay. And we're bumping from there.
1996.
But I'm saying that type of thing is what happens with our families. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You go to these major things that we come together in urban community, whether it's fraternal, you know what I'm saying? Whether
right.
something like that or whatever. It could be major fraternities. It could be South by Southwest. It could be doggone Orange Crush. These type of things.
Goddamn car club
convention. It could be all that type of entity. That's right, Nick. You exactly right. All that stuff. And one doggone goddamn it bottle of Hennessy too much. Mm-hmm. You motherfucking bang, ski. You got them lose contact with this person, but that person ended up pregnant because God said so, because God make them happen. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And now that person,
you could have still been being careful when you're drunk ass.
Exactly.
And you ain't know.
anything could have happened that route. You could motherfucking been careful, and you could have been on the pill, but that 99.9 it had one of them powerful fish got through there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
They need to
Okay.
make a birth control pill for men.
They do.
They do.
They
I know
really
they got.
do.
I know they got the female condoms, but them shits look like a fucking big ass water balloon. Look like one of the damn balloons. Got the fucking man
Yo,
twisty.
hey, I ain't trying to be funny, man, but hey, I got left at a good friend of mine's house one time, and I always wanted to fuck this girl. But anyway, but I got left at her house before, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she had texted me because I was staying there for her to take care of some business because she wasn't gonna be able to be there. So when the people come, I can let them in. You know what I'm saying? Whatever.
Right.
And then she called me and asked me to go look for something in her closet. It was the paperwork. That's what it was.
Uh-huh.
So and I go and I'm in this big ass. It's a beautiful home, like $500,000 home.
All right.
And I go in this closet. I walk in.
I'll be right back. I'm just gonna. I'm
and
gonna
I
drop.
go to reaching up on. You know how they had the shelves to go around with all the shoes and shit. So
Yeah.
I reach up there and I see I see this what the paperwork is, but it's
Right.
this box next to it. So I pull the box down.
Mm-hmm.
Now the shit that's closer to the wall next to it, it come down because the box pulled it down.
Because the box made it move.
And it hit the floor. And that big ass balloon thing you hit the top and hit the floor. And I didn't know what it was.
Big as shit. The box, the packaging be like this damn big.
Nikki, I didn't know what it was. So I was looking at it. I was like, what the fuck? I said, that must be a gag condom or something, like a gag gift or something. And I looked at it, and I was like, yo. So I didn't want to be like disrespectful. So I was trying to put the shit back like I found it. You know what I'm saying? I put it up there.
But you just was still curious.
I just curious, so I had to call somebody, and I didn't want to take a picture because I didn't want to be in my phone. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted the video, like, yo, what the fuck is this?
Mm-hmm.
And
it's horrible. And
somebody didn't know this promiscuous. They was like, what bitch using that? And I was like, what the hell do you mean by that? And I flipped the camera, oh, that's a female condom. I said, okay, conversation over, click. And I slicked the shit back up there. And then I was saying to myself from that point on, I was confused because I'd never seen one.
Mm-hmm.
So here it is, the most beautiful goddamn close person. I mean, she's so beautiful. The close, you know what I'm saying? But I was like, damn.
There's a woman that just basically wants to be able to protect themselves, but they're just so big, and it's like.
But I kept thinking, because of being ignorant to the fact and never seeing nothing like that, I was like, is her coochie that big? Like,
and that's the whole thing. That's the whole thing about it. It's so big and bulky. No, only time I know a woman's vagina to be big like that is when we're giving birth. So it's just like it's like a man had to invent that. A woman did not do that. There's no possible way. But I feel like the scientists should be able to come up with a birth control pill that a man can take like every day, like the women take theirs, without slowing down their libido or giving them any kind of cancers and shit like that. I mean, I know it's risk with the women with the female birth control, but long as they can keep the risk minimum like they do with the female birth control, why the fuck can't you make one for a man? Because at the end of the day, you think about all the pregnancies that happen.
I can answer that.
Go ahead. Why?
You ever look at we all like do research because we fucking
your thing going
nerds
in and
at heart. The chemical structure. Okay, the chemical structure, right?
Mm-hmm.
Of a birth control pill
is
what depletes the opposite the necessary doggone chemical needed. So the woman is depleting estrogen and is imbalancing her doggone testosterone. Like if you lose a lot of women, it don't happen all of them, but a lot of women, you'll get more like facial hair or something when you take it a video. It's stupid.
It's a few women who get that. The hair, or they might overly gain weight.
It's a little stupid shit, but so if you were to doggone take that same chemical formula or that same science and put it in there in reverse, it probably would turn motherfucking Barry White into Elder Barge. You know what I'm saying?
Oh. Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking that's why they steered away from that.
Yeah, but it seemed like in nowadays and times they should be able to get it in a way. Because I'm thinking about it in the ways of how, like, remember back in the day, if a woman got pregnant or something, and the man be like, well, I thought you was on birth control. Well, first of all, motherfucker, that shit ain't 100%. But then it puts all the weight on the woman.
It does.
It puts all the weight on the woman of how did she get pregnant. Even if the fucking condom broke, some kind of way, the motherfucker that didn't want to have a baby is saying, well, what the I know the condom broke, but I thought you was on the pill. Well, nigga, what the fuck?
Let me back up a little bit because I'm getting ready to give y'all some information that we were taught during my HIV training days.
Okay.
Hey, wait a minute. I got to ask her a question right quick before you go there.
What's up?
I know you do a lot of TikToks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is it the way they cutting the shorts now, or is it really something going on with the water where the vaginas are looking bigger or something?
I ain't seen no videos like you gotta send them to me so I can know what you're talking about.
The girls, the shorts is always like they got these big ass vaginas now. It's like I'm trying to figure it out.
I'm starting to think they all transitioning because there's too many of them with the camera.
And it crazy. It's like goddamn every time somebody motherfucker popping and twerking, their vaginas like goddamn is awesomely big. Like they got them put a barbell on that bitch and did some lifts.
Or maybe they did something. Maybe they did something to like swole it up for a minute.
Who knows?
Well,
one minute, Meech, before we talk about that, you know how we talk about how people can go viral. It could be the craziest thing, the most serious thing, or whatever. Y'all nephew, who has maybe less than 10 videos up on TikTok, has a video that has over 1.5 million views on it, and he don't even be on there. Marley took a video of his friends, another situation that we're going to have to talk about on a serious day, of them going through trial. Remember, Meech, I told you, and we got the death penalty in Pennsylvania. Going through trial, they all done found guilty, murder one. One of his closest friends, same situation as Redman. They had nothing to do with that. But they all got found guilty. But Marley filmed them coming out of the courtroom.
Mm-hmm.
And at the very end, Redman's best friend is in the back too, right? So it literally looks like Riz is coming, like he just appeared out the fucking wall. I don't know where the fuck he came from. But, it's COVID, so they let them wear their ski masks and stuff. So everybody's commenting, talking about something. The nigga in the back with the black ski mask on gonna break them all out.
Okay.
This boy has 1.5 million views on a video on some shit he don't even be on.
Yeah.
He went from about 10 followers to almost 30K followers in the last week.
Wow. I'm trying to get my numbers up, and I thought my little thing was going to do it, but okay.
I'm stagnant at 53,960 something. But you also know that TikTok does what they want to do. So they'll show you videos when they want. Like, I'm running into the problem of being community violations for duetting certain videos. You violate me for doing a duet and not even saying nothing. Because when I stitch and cuss somebody the fuck out, they don't say nothing. But when I duet and just be like, you giving me a community violation, but the original video is still up. The original video is what the problem is, but you violating me.
Me, right? Okay, and that needs to be the problem. Mm-hmm. I mean, the conversation.
There's a lot of people talk about that. On a lot of us are talking about.
Of course.
Oh, I know that because
what I did the other day with the white lady to my son.
I'm saying how are people getting? I notice people don't be barely having nothing they knew, and also they got all this stuff, and it's taking me how long? I'm just not probably getting somewhere close to 900 people. That's crazy.
I'm still at 365. Okay.
I think I do have the time slots. So the time slots have a lot to do with it. So unless you're duetting with somebody that's really popular or one of those really, really funny ones, because I didn't realize, I think 100,000 views make you go viral. I have a couple videos that I have over 100. Like, remember when the little boy say, Dad, I went to school today, I got in trouble. Remember that one when his dad was sitting on the court? Apparently that made me go viral. I had no clue. So I didn't know what even constituted what viral the fuck meant. Because I have over 100, like 139,000 something.
It's 100K.
I didn't know.
It's 100K.
Yeah, so it's a crapshoot. It's a crapshoot. Yeah. It's the times that you do it. especially if you duetting, it's what you duet. Because there's nothing in the world that could have told me that Red shouldn't be viral with that thing with Gigi. I still couldn't duet it either.
Right.
And that's
Like
something.
there's nothing in this world that could have told me that when I first seen it, I said, now you gonna get your ass beat because Gigi gonna fuck you up and keep playing with her. But I believe this is the one. This the one that's about to take your ass because the shit was funny as shit.
That's what I'm talking about. That's some weirdo shit to me.
Yeah, and they will stop people that they will. First of all, the app is not for us. That's a big thing on there too. The black TikTokers are standing up against the fact that every time a white person takes something that we do, black people come, they make up the dance, the challenge or whatever, they get a bunch of following on it, and then a white person come and do it, and TikTok will give them the credit and the monetary value for it. And not doing it with the person who originated it. You know what I'm saying? So that's been a big deal with the black TikTokers trying to come together. Like the other day, that video I did, the lady, she to the act like you know, and her caption was, he says I act blacker than any black girl he knows.
Okay.
And my caption across my stitch was, you could never. I said, listen here, girl. And I'm going to call you a girl because no real woman will get on here and say some stupid shit like that. I said, now, although there's no problem with you respecting us as black women, our culture, loving what it's about and everything. But if that man told you that you act blacker than any black girl he knows, honey, he's trying to get something from you. He's trying to build your ego. I said, because understand this. You so busy trying to be me, you don't know who the fuck you are. And you letting him keep you not know who the fuck you are.
Okay.
That's not a compliment, girl.
Well.
Sure, I said, get your shit together. I hung up like, girl, get your shit together.
Okay. Okay.
You too busy trying to be me. You don't even know who you are.
How about it? How about it?
It's the caucasity of it all for me.
I'm doing hours tonight.
For what?
I'm doing a song hours tonight. What?
Oh.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I'm still trying to get on little TikToks or whatever. I do my little security. You know, I'm your professional security, hotel security.
I do love when I see that on TikTok because I think people really appreciate it.
Well, you know, I try to come up with little shit, and I'm trying to make the tagline be, as you know, we're gonna listen to you fuck at night. Okay, I'm trying to let that be the tag.
That will, and put it across the screen. You can't just say it. You got to put it across the top of the screen. They stop at shit that they can see.
Oh, okay.
So,
and you know we listen to y'all fuck at night, right?
Yeah, that's one of the ones. And then y'all know with me, most of the time I wasn't getting on TikTok until I'm all the way in the bed. So I've been trying to do something during the day. The shit just don't work for me. I got a lot of shit to do. But there are times when I try to do some at the times that they say is best, just because. Because as I saw my numbers, what was it? I was at 50,000 at Thanksgiving. Remember me? Because I was like, I made 50,000. I wanted to celebrate, and then other shit was going on, and I didn't. But I'm still at 53.9, basically 54. But how I just started in October, and at Thanksgiving I had 50-something thousand followers, and now here we are in January, and I've only gained 4,000 followers since then.
Right, and you're stagnant. Interesting.
When I see that I got more people following me every day. And here's another thing. People get discouraged. And that's why I've been putting those FYI videos up. They get discouraged when they see somebody with like a good amount of followers and then they're not following that many people back. So I've been making sure to tell people, for whatever reason, TikTok will only allow you to follow 10,000 people. Period. So even if I follow you, I can't follow nobody else on my main page. But even if I follow you on my backup page, I'm still not going to be able to follow but 20,000 people in total. 10 on my first page and 10 on my backup page. I don't know what kind of weird ass rule that is, but you can't get on TikTok and then say, if you follow me, I follow you back. That's how that's what we've been trying to do. And then you get to 10,000 and nobody has told you that you can't follow no more people. So then when new people come on, they looking at you, well, bitch, I followed you. You can't follow me back. You too high and mighty to follow me back. I've been seeing people do that. So like once a week, I've been putting up the, hey, just in case you didn't know, once a person gets to 10,000 followers, they cannot follow anyone else. Just in case ain't nobody else gonna tell you. And they don't never tell no. One of Fairy Puss has the email address. That's one of the TikTokers. I love it. Listen, I'm trying to tell Cole that Fairy Puss is training. She was like, no, she not. Look at her. No, she not. I said, girl, you think I made it the fuck up? She said it. She did it live, and she was like, all the people that keep asking, yes. Like, told her whole story and everything. She really is just like, not like super over the top fabulous with the makeup and stuff like that. She just is very naturally pretty. Right? And she has the email address. So I'm going to go back on one of her pages, see if I can find it. If not, try to send her a message and ask her for it. Because when TikTok read, you know how you got the community violation and shit? They'll let you see it. Don't tell you really what the violation was. They'll say some shit like you was bullying or something. But you can't ask no question. Or you can send a text, but you're going to always get a bot answer. You're never going to get a regular person answer, because I kept putting in, I want to speak to a regular person. I want to speak to a live person. I want to speak to a live person. All they kept saying shit was that computer generated shit. I hope we helped you. I hope that answered your question. No, bitch, you didn't answer shit. So I want to try to get the email, because maybe if enough people do emails to them, some of the rules will change, or at least some of the questions will get answered. So y'all know TikTok is a y'all. So well, y'all know how we the soaps and everything. We got the Elo Nana soaps and everything, right? So I've gotten essential oils for every letter in the Elo Nana, right?
Oh, okay.
So now the lemongrass says Lily's lemongrass.
Okay.
Liliana's lemongrass.
Right.
Olivia says Olivia's orange. I found some essential apple oil.
Oh, wow.
Didn't think it was going to smell like nothing. Open that motherfucker. It blew me away. I can't wait to make this shit, to put a man's name on it. So then the other day I go on, I asked her, I said, I need to know pure essential oils that begin with the letter N. Guess what popped up?
What? Non-chopper?
Nana oil. It's from Morocco. It is sort of like the mints, peppermints and stuff like that, but stronger and better. Help cleaning out the blood, headaches. The properties are amazing.
Okay.
And well, look at there. I ain't got to order no special shit for Nala nothing. It came up Nana oil. So whenever I make a batch of that, I'll put half of it Nala name on it and half of it Nasia's name on it. But I can't wait to try it, because it might replace the peppermint oil stuff. If it's as good as they say, and y'all know I'm be handing them out to everybody so y'all can tell me. If it's as good as they say, it will probably replace the peppermint oil one.
Well, okay. Well, all righty then. Well, listen, we are at the 2.5 hour mark, and I'm trying to keep us down.
Okay.
Run into these 3 and 4 hour shows or whatever. Even though it's wonderful to sit down and chat with everybody.
Oh, did you just learn that?
Yeah. So what we're going to do, I was going to have a couple more cards from the self-love sec deck, but I'm gonna table those. Okay. And the next time we do the cards, I'm gonna start there, because self-love is very reflective and it can get very emotional. Of course, it's up in here, honey. Yeah. Okay. Hey. It's designed for therapy.
I got a question.
I have an answer, hopefully.
Here's the question, and this is a question of intimacy within oneself and loving oneself, which is really one of your specialties. You should talk on that. But if a person is right-handed when they masturbating, right?
Yeah.
Is there any jealousy involved with the left hand?
Let me look. Let me advertise and cover his ass up.
That's a legitimate question.
It's not. Go to bed.
No.
So you telling me that when you get some alo-9-9, they got all those nutrients in it, just because you're masturbating with your right hand, that's the only hand that you should take care of in front of them?
I'm not masturbating at all. Remember we talked about this before too.
No. I wasn't speaking on your vagina per se. 215. I was saying just in general, like if that's the hand that you use, should you treat it better? Like this one over here, you use soap and water or hand soap, but this one you make sure you put the alo-9-9 on it and shit.
I'm gonna hit
no,
him.
Dumbass. Shut up.
No. And we sitting up here actually trying to let him make sense of this shit. We're sitting here. Wait, we're sitting here absolutely trying to let him make sense of this shit.
Right. And that's
okay.
when we fall down the rabbit hole with his ass every damn time.
We do it, and then he's sitting here with a straight face trying to make some sense out this shit.
And that's the thing.
Okay.
Because sometimes we be trying to be ready for it, and you like, I'm gonna be ready for this motherfucker.
But wait,
and then he'll start off so serious, and you like, okay, no,
but wait a minute. Here's something that I find very, very significant about this conversation is that he's a lefty. He writes with his left hand, honey. So you tell me, does your right hand get
jealous of your left hand?
Or are you ambidextrous? You write with your left hand, honey, but you do everything else with the right.
See, every time, all this time, I've never paid attention that he was left-handed.
Did his camera just freeze?
No, his ass moving. He see you. Look, that motherfucker ain't. No, his ass ain't fucking free. All this time, I've never paid attention.
Hey, me.
I had classes, everything with this motherfucker. Never paid attention that he get left-handed. Look, Grandma, that's Grandma, baby. Grandma needs you to come. See, the shit makes more and more sense every time. A couple years ago, when I found out he was a Libra, I was like, okay, there it is.
Right.
Now I never paid attention that this motherfucker is left-handed.
But some folks feel awkward, honey. And then all the time when one hand get tired, the other hand could take up the slack. But then it gets awkward, so then you go back to what you know.
If I have to use these hands, then I should live alone.
I do, so okay. I understand. You're absolutely right. I do. And even when I don't, I do. Okay.
All right, now listen. Honestly, remember I said I'm celibate. I don't masturbate. I've never owned a toy, but I can honestly say, and I know Red probably get a kick out of this motherfucker. So I've been hearing about this little thing. It's like called the rose or something, and I've been seeing a lot of people on TikTok talk about this rose. So I'm a little interested in finding out what it do. But y'all know I've been celibate for so long, and because I don't mess, I don't want to lose my mind and shock myself to death.
Okay, let me explain.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna need you to approach the rose very carefully.
See, that's why I'm asking.
Please,
because everybody's talking about it.
Oh, I'm not talking about it. I'm telling you because there's one upstairs, and I'm trying to tell you that motherfucker right there destroys everything ever made at Starship. Everything ever made in the history of motherfucking toys, it destroys it.
So is that maybe I shouldn't start at the rose?
No, because you have liquid plumber issues, so you might want to start at the rose.
That's why I said liquid plumber issues.
I don't have liquid plumber issues. I'm not backed up. I'm not backed up because I don't allow myself to. My mind and my cootie just don't. It works differently.
Let me tell you something.
It's one of those things where if my heart ain't in it, it don't work like that. It just don't. It never has.
You can say what you want to. That shit gonna be singing like a motherfucking choir. I promise you, it's gonna be all in harmony.
Then I'm more scared now. See, shit. Shouldn't have asked you. I should have asked somebody else.
You should have just. You didn't want me to lie to you, did you?
I should have just asked Nay instead of asking your ass.
Yeah, why don't you ask Nay?
I will. I'm gonna call it tomorrow.
Why don't
Because
you
I
do
mean,
that?
all the women when they I just hear so many. They just talking about it and talking about it. And I never had the need or felt like I ever wanted any kind of toy. But the way they talk about that motherfucker, I was like, well, bitch, it sound like you're missing out.
After I watched the tutorial to the company that created it over and over again.
Oh, they got tutorials.
Yeah, you can watch. Yeah, you can watch it on
Tell
YouTube.
Nate to send me
So
the
look,
links.
so but I watched it so much, Nikki, and then one time we watched it together, and then we heard the shit like you heard, and they was like, "God damn, is that what they serious?" I said, "Okay, well, yeah." I said, "It sounds like it's like that," but then she was asleep, and I got a hold of this lady that was selling them on this show late at night. And I watched it, and then the lady did a demonstration on the doggone regular doggone the fake one.
Oh, okay.
She did a demonstration on a fake one, and when she did a demonstration, and then I was able to understand exactly what he was doing, I said, "Oh." The next day, I was driving up 138, and I looked to my doggone right, and I seen Starship.
Cause the man on TikTok said, if you don't know what you're doing in your relationship, this motherfucker here is gonna ruin your whole shit. So you better be confident in what you doing. Cause if you not, this motherfucker right here gonna ruin your whole shit. That's what that man said.
Yeah, that motherfucker right there will definitely fuck your house up. So you better already be a motherfucking powerful, confident ass motherfucker before you break that bitch
what that
out.
man said. Mm-hmm.
Because I promise you, everything it can do, I can do better. But I am amazed at watching that thing do it.
And see, because for me, it was always about the touch, the whole body touch for me. That's why I've never been interested in toys. Because it's not the intimacy that I want.
Let me tell you, the material that is made out of the whole, you'll be like, you know, it's
look, Meech's about to fall asleep, but here go one last thing, y'all.
No, I'm typing. I'm sitting up here responding to stuff. So I'm yeah.
Oh, okay. It's some show. I gotta tell y'all what show it's on because it's one of the streaming channels, and it's like a webisode almost, but it's very well put together. Don Cheadle was in it and everything, but they're like 10-minute episodes, right? And yep, there it go. That's it. And in
that
the
episode,
episode,
upstairs.
they had like the real life like robot type things.
Yeah.
On the school campus, but the kids was getting codes and shit to deactivate some of the shit that like they put on as things so they couldn't do certain shit, right?
Right.
The kids was finding on the deep web shit to deactivate some of the shit. And the boy, they done found a way to make the motherfucker be deactivated to give the head. And his girlfriend walked in on him. And I'm like, but would you really be mad? It's a machine.
Well.
But she really was. But it turns out she's actually a robot too. But she was made so real. And they kept wiping her memory stuff so much she didn't even know she was a robot.
Oh, wow.
Because they had made her so real. And Don Cheadle played like her dad. And even though she was a robot and he knew it, it was like he was like a real dad to her.
Okay.
So I gotta find out the name of it. I'll tell y'all. But yeah, they had got the damn codes, and the boy done got the damn thing, giving them head. That girl walked in there and had a fit. She was like, I hope it was worth it. And the whole night I kept thinking, I don't think we should be mad at nothing like that. Bitch, he wasn't with another woman. But I guess when
Wait
we
a
find
minute.
out you're actually a robot too.
I say yes because see, emotional cheating and carrying on honey is real, and y'all know we did
but
that.
It's a robot. Everybody know it's a robot.
Girl,
Let me touch this. Hold on, me.
Okay.
Nikki. Let's imagine. Let's talk from a man's point of view. I want you to visualize being a man and he's in a monogamous relationship, right?
Okay.
And he's very in tune, intimately and sexually, physically, emotionally with his partner. And they decide to bring an apparatus into the relationship to enhance the situation they already developed with each other. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
The apparatus that they bring in is so powerful that it has done things to the point where it has damn near drowned him and ruined motherfucking sheets and everything else. Okay.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Then there comes the episode of 2 or 3 weeks later, if not the same week or next week or whatever. All depends on the person's appetite. Here, the situation goes down. That person is not thinking about that toy that they bought, whatever. They're thinking about this is my baby for years. Boom, boom, boom. And you doing your thing. You doing your best. Whoa, you great. Everything you always put in that because you know every nerve ending on that for JJ.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And in the midst of you, doing that, taking a break, right?
Mm-hmm.
They say, "Where's the toy at?"
Right. See there.
Ooh.
Now, here is where it gets thick. Do they want the toy for enhancement of what you all are already doing and what has always been great? Or do they want the toy because you have been replaced?
Well.
So that's where that situation comes in at.
I guess I can get that, but these people was in high school. She wasn't even giving them none yet.
Well, yeah.
I guess it's cheating. I don't know. I'm just saying. Until I
To
realized she was a
me,
fucking
it's
robot.
not cheating. To me, it's not
That's
cheating.
what I'm saying. Like, to me, I felt like, okay, would you rather him be with somebody else? It's this robot. You might not be ready to do that, but so it's this robot. And until I found out she was a robot, then I wouldn't have even thought. But now when we find out she a robot, then I guess it is cheating. But in the beginning, she didn't even know she was a goddamn robot.
I tell you like this, Nikki, because your brother up here is on the panel. He's probably the biggest freak between the three of us. Okay, so let's just go.
Look. Amen.
Amen. Okay, so
it is Sunday. It's 12:14. Amen.
So let's say a relationship wise, and I have some, I have thoughts like
bring it to me, Lily.
I have thoughts I have thoughts that Meech has sometimes, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like you come in, your significant other has preoccupied themselves with something that you bought to enhance both of you all situation together.
Oh, so they're not allowed to use it together? I mean, separately?
Well, it's not cool because you bought it for you all together.
Oh.
But at the same time, you walk in of something that you thought was for the both of you to enjoy. And when you walk in, it's a whole it's all kind of shit going on. You know what I'm saying? You walk in and the super soaker flying and shit. It's like, and
super soaker is flying.
And they alone. I feel like at that point you have two options. You can be ignorantly jealous of a toy.
Oh yeah, we seen her. They made her. Look, almost $1,500. Buy a bitch. Is that her name?
Hey,
is that her name? Buy a bitch, because that's what her name should be.
Hey, me and Nate sat up and looked through the whole inventory of that shit one night. But look,
do they got them for
I
put
this up here because we were talking about
Where's
the robots. Now this is one of the cheaper ones because this one is only $1,500. Now I've seen them at like $5,000.
Yeah, me too.
Carrying on.
Yeah.
And the whole thing of it is,
they made the men though. Where the men?
Yeah, they do.
How much it cost? Let me buy, nigga.
He's up in there too, but right now they don't have black.
Meech, I'm gonna make this real short, but what I'm trying to say is, if you come in and the person is either using the dial, the toy, or whatever they're doing, just pretty much they put themselves in a position because it was bought for the both of y'all. Let's say you come in, let's do the heterosexual thing. You come in and this robot man is pounding the pussy that goddamn you married to. She has put herself in a position. Okay, either you come in there. I feel like don't get jealous or mad. Just walk up and put your dick in her mouth. Get in where you fit in. You know what I'm saying?
Because then it's sure to transfer over.
If she denies you or tell you, then okay, then her and the robot motherfucker got to go. You know what I'm saying?
But if it transfers over, y'all good.
Because we already know your brother. If he walked in and goddamn it, motherfucker, one of his trade was getting motherfucking pounded by a robot, they purchased together. Let's say Marcus getting the shit beat out of him. He definitely gonna come in and pop Marcus. Motherfucker, yeah, You know what I'm saying? So
right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on now.
And so y'all gotta look at it like
this is for us.
Too. I guess the reason why I have to ask so many questions about the kind of thing. No, he doing this for Marcus.
No, I'll plead the fifth, honey. 5.
Oh, you pleading the fifth? Okay.
Oh, I have to ask because I know you. I thought you meant you do it 5 times, right?
No, my personal.
So listen, for me, you guys know that I've always let everybody know this. I'm not that sexual of a person. So for me, it would probably be a help. For me, it would be help for me. Because I'm really not that sexual.
You know what would be help for you? I'll tell you what would be help for you.
I ain't getting no other bit. Not now. Well, he can have another one. She just can't live in the house with her. I told y'all before, because when I'm mad, we mad.
I think that because me and Mitch love you so much, we should figure out a way next month for Valentine's Day to purchase you a rose. And you just go ahead and we'll talk to you later.
No damn rose.
Just read the directions and then you let us know later how you and your friend did.
If y'all really love me, y'all help me find a man because I'm ready now.
I think you need a rose first.
I don't want no damn rose. I need somebody to hold on to me.
I need you. Believe me, you're going to hold on to that rose.
No, it ain't the same as a body against my body. My body all over your body.
Hey, you're going to find out, nigga. You want that rose.
The whole idea is this, child.
Lily here now. I can't have no damn rules.
Because I'm saying you can be sick. Hey, okay, you'll be like Aretha Franklin around that motherfucker. Okay, anyway, go ahead.
Shut up, because get out of my hair. I was going to sing that. Okay, a rose is still a rose, honey.
A rose is still a rose.
No, my whole thing is I put the dolls up there because you're talking about, it's a robot. No, the children buy them damn things and they make them now to where they're battery operated and carrying on to where, and then they're trying to make them to where they're a little bit more bionic and vibrate.
Yeah, because they say they are very human-like.
Yes.
Like the skin.
Yes.
And everything.
Yes, and I immediately went to the Bionic Woman, honey, when the fembots. I said, "Oh my God, the fembots are real." Shut up, fembots are real. So, but the whole idea, anytime that a lot of folks end up becoming a little bit more intimate with their toys, because it becomes a personal thing, and I can do this with my toy, and I'm learning to love myself and take myself to regions and places and carrying on that no one else has done. You have a lot of people who are hurt and don't want relationships or whatever, and all that. And so it ends up to where the toy becomes the surrogate. And
you heard me ask that they had a men's look.
Okay, and oftentimes, yes, there will be more of an emotional thing there. And then too, depending on how often they use the toys,
right?
Sometimes you can't perform unless you got the toy, or you can't ejaculate, or
I've heard people say that, like,
because they've been using it for so long. Yeah, so the toys, they are a useful invention and things of that nature, but at the same time, there's a good and a bad with it all, and the possibilities are there. So,
well, I would start saving just in case I gotta buy me some mans, because I don't know if it's.
Well,
I don't know where him at. I need my brothers to help me find him.
Get you a rose, man, and detox, and then find your man.
Well, why I can't use the rose when I'm getting to know the man when I ain't ready to give him none yet?
Oh, that'll work too.
Well, how about
that rose gonna tell you? Yeah, he need to come on in the room.
I ain't playing with y'all. I'm dead ass serious. I need a professional.
Oh, they do got a black one.
Let's see.
Oh shit! Wait a minute.
He been over there, done turned into the research department. Look at his ass.
Cause I ain't never seen the black girl. I'm gagging.
Hey, they got more than black one. There's more than.
So what do you put in the search bar? Cause now I'm be up looking at all these motherfuckers all night long.
I seen the black
I'm
one.
trying to see the one. Well, I've seen the Asian ones or whatever. I've never seen the black ones, and I'm trying to. Okay, I think this is a safe picture. Oh, it is. Oh, wait a minute. Look at you. Okay, because he looked like somebody, child.
Wait. Let me find out people making special orders and sending pictures over there.
Girl, stop. Okay, hold on. Let me
what if they did that?
Let me share the page, Chad. Let me share.
Man, what if motherfuckers was making special orders?
They probably are.
Because you know if you got the cash, they gonna fix it however you want.
Yeah, right.
So send me
I'll take an Idris Elba. Ooh. He a little thin.
Yeah.
But he's supposed to be a ball player?
How about it? Yeah.
How tall do he stand?
This one here, our black male sex dolls. Wait a minute. Our black male sex dolls are fully customizable down below. You can select between 2 penis sizes, 6.8 inches or 6.9 inches. How about that?
That's it?
Well, they say 15 centimeters or 17.5 centimeters. Okay, so they do it in centimeters. Okay, he stands 5'9". He's 175 centimeters tall, so it's 5'9". Right.
What's the width? What's the width on that? What's the?
They don't talk about the width. They don't talk about girth on it. They don't talk about girth. And he's $21.60, down from $2,500.
I need to know all of that.
Okay. Oh, child. But wait a minute. I'm trying to make sure he still got on clothes, because the one I saw he didn't have on no clothes. So, okay.
He got abs and shit.
Yeah, child.
Okay.
That's what I say, honey.
Elba, please.
And his name, this one is James. You can get him between 5'3" and 5'9".
I want a man that's 5'3". I'm 5'3".
Well, now we're talking about fetishes and whatever. You know, a little short, little 5'6" child. I don't know why the hell that turns me on. It's just a little fetish.
I don't want no little man.
Okay.
Even if he ain't real. Look. I want the fake man to be taller than 5'9". Goddamn.
Even if he ain't real, honey. But yeah, I've never seen the black dolls, the black male dolls.
I need to go on these websites. I need to.
I looked up Google. I just put in life-size man sex doll.
Really? Oh, who that, Rick? What the hell is that?
That's the logo for the
the sensuality. Oh, the hair.
The hair, royal extensions.
That's nice. That's nice.
No, he said. Okay.
What's on the code? We get some money off? Oh, do we get blonde hair in yet?
Okay. Well, all right. Let's let these two
and I have
go ahead on.
Founder, I did order my vest, so me and Cole will give them to Meech or give them to Thickums to take up to Sean. Mine will be here Monday. Hers is already upstairs. I was told I gotta get my.
Okay. Well.
The party next week. We supposed to be in black and red. Somebody said.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Let's let the fair children go ahead on home and do what did he, honey? Because this last little half hour, baby, we sit up here, taking you through change and giving a little after dark little do what did he.
Yeah, y'all nasty.
Yeah. Okay.
What the hell? You ain't talking about nobody nasty. But I'm about to go look and see if I can build me a nigga right now.
Oh, how about it? Okay, so child, listen, honey. We thank you. You may finish all of your crumpets, darling, because the tea has been dished and you've been dished.
Put them on layaway,
darling. with Big Meech and Aunt Nikki and the big guy ally over there. That's the big red fella, honey. If you love us like you do, honey, like, subscribe, share, and tell all of your friends to do the same thing. Like, subscribe, share on all the platforms, honey. If you hate us, you can tell all of your motherfucking enemies.
Every last one.
To like, subscribe, and share. Because what we want you to know is everything that we're doing over here, honey, at Dishy T Entertainment and at Let's Talk Without Nikki and Elonana and at Atlanta Hot Radio and 3 The Hard Way. All of our business.
This is the syndicate, honey.
Okay, all that we have. We want to everything that we're doing, honey, will move forward.
Hey,
Wait a minute.
Hold on. I'm looking for DoorDash. Can you send me a bitch over here? 5
God damn it! You mother.
I'm about to put my nigga on layaway.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm not even singing my way up out of here. Fuck that shit.
See y'all.
Okay.
Say what I said to Mario.
You are hateful. He had that old serious look at his face. I'm like, oh, wait a minute.
Like, I thought the pastor was on the phone and stuff. He gets on my damn nerves.
Scene, damn it. Just a fucking
bye, y'all.
Scene. Shit.